How about now? Do you hear me now? There we go. Now you should hear me. I hate this freaking whole system. Like, every time you restart your computer and come back in, the whole thing gets jacked up for no reason. And then, like, you have to fix it at every level. Like, I made videos earlier, and I fixed it to make my videos. But then when you're on this, like, my normal stream thing, it's stupid. But, oh well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What up, Yuki? But what's up, Spoiled? NBA player need to chill. They think they're above the fans. Your mic is low. Okay, hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully you can hear me now, and hopefully I sound all right. Ooh, nice steal there. I think that was... They have Danny Johnson, right? Is that who it is? No, Danny Green. Danny Green. That's it. Why I thought Danny Johnson, I can't remember. Seth Curry with the three, no good. Rebound, Bradley Beal. So we got 2-2 right now with just over 10 to go. Kicks out to Hachimura, three, no good. And Embiid, the rebound. Simmons attacking, up and under, and gets the and one. Bertans tried to do a hard foul, but Ben Simmons finds a way to get it in anyway. So good for you, I guess. The NBA is losing their fan base. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's still growing technically, but it's definitely, there's things to not like about it. That's for sure. There's definitely things to not like about it because Ben Simmons cannot complete the three-point play, so he missed the free throw. Hachimura got the rebound. Westbrook now bringing it up court. Getting a double pick. Shoots it over Embiid. High off the backboard. No good. In and out. Rebound, Joel. What up, Chris? Tim, been running from me the past week. What's up, dude? Yeah, I took a nice few days off, but I was busy. I wasn't necessarily just sitting at my, sitting doing nothing. Oh, Bertans gets fouled by Embiid. So Bertans will go to the line for two shots. Down 6-2 right now. NFL over NBA. Agreed. Agreed. I mean, I don't think anybody can really disagree with that. I mean, the thing that I think the NBA is failing on is the emphasis on being based around the player. And while people can be fans of players, I'm not saying that's impossible, but I think more people like to identify with their team. And the NBA is like, it's hard for like a team to build up and be somebody in the NBA because it's just a matter of which superstars decide where they want to go, right? Like Miami and LA and New York are just going to get, for different reasons, honestly, they're just going to get more of the players. So, but there is teams that are making it somewhat interesting. Also, oh, nice alley-oop attempt, no good. Bradley Beal was there, but it was off the rim, unfortunately. Ben Simmons, it's coming the other way. Ben Simmons to Embiid, back to Ben on the block, backing down Beal, and foul on Gafford. Gafford came over for the help. Foul on him. It looks like it'll be on the ground, though. My Knicks down 3-1 because of Julius Randle and RJ Barrett. That's funny. They're sitting out games for no reason now. And that's what I was going to say. Like, the lack of importance of the regular season, like, the fact that the Lakers are the 7th seed right now is pretty disappointing, right? Like, because the Lakers may end up being down the stretch, but, like, they may actually end up going far, but then they just didn't care about the regular season other than, all right, we're just going to make it. We'll see what they end up doing, but, I hope a team like the Jazz proves me wrong. I think that'd be fun, but for now, it's like I'll believe it when I see it, I guess, because I love the Jazz. I have the Jazz in there, but at the same time, even the Jazz, if the Jazz make it, they're not beating the Nets, right? I mean, come on. Like, they're not beating the Nets. Nobody's beating the Nets in a 7-game series. But anyway, all right, 10-4, 8.5 to go in the first quarter. Embiid has it now, working on Gafford one-on-one. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Embiid is quick for a big man. He made Gafford look like he was standing still. Gafford ended up having a foul, but Joel Embiid just got right around Gafford so fast. I mean, he's what, 6'11", 7 foot? And wow, that that was pretty impressive. My bracket is perfect right now. The problem is my Knicks. I need us to come back. All right, well, good luck. That's right. I did do a bracket. I got to pay attention to how everybody's doing. Embiid makes the first free throw. Sixers starting off this game with an 11-point lead. Not good start. Sorry, a 7-point lead, 11-4. Not a good start for the Wizards. NBA players must not know the fan base, pay their checks. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I think what makes the NBA so nice is that it's a short season, so every game's important. Like, and Embiid makes the second free throw. But every loss is important. Like, every loss makes you hurt. You know what I mean? But, whereas the NBA, that's just not the case. Like, you could lose 3 in a row, and it basically means nothing. You know what I mean? Where the NFL, it's like you lose 3 games in a row in the NFL, like you're reeling. Like that's not good. It's like you feel it. And obviously every win's important where it's like, okay, you can win 4 games in a row, but okay, well, cool. But now you have to keep it going for games and games and games and games. So that's one thing that the NFL has over basically every single other sport. And then the playoffs being one and done, I think is really important because, like, think about like the 2 most exciting times a year. It's the March Madness bracket because one and done's the Cinderella stories potential, the opportunities for not the best team necessarily to win the championship. It's a team that gets hot, and then the NFL Super Bowl is the biggest day of the year, right? So NBA playoffs aren't nearly as interesting because it's kind of boring almost knowing who the victor is going to be. And then usually the only reason a team's not a victor is not because like a team actually upsets them, but it's like a couple of players get injured, right? Like you think about the Warriors the last year with Kevin Durant. It's like, okay, well, Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson got injured, so good for the Raptors to win, but you weren't facing the Warriors at top notch, right? It's not like the Patriots fully stacked and then the Giants come in and upset the Patriots, the 18-0 Patriots, and they upset them, and it's like huge. So it's just tough. My problem with the NBA is the attitude of the players. They just don't care about their fans no more and how they treat their own city. My top player sits out to go party at the club. Oh gosh, I mean that's just sucks in general for sure. I mean Kawhi is definitely up there on that list, right? Kawhi just don't give 2 craps about what you think of him. He really doesn't, and it does suck. It sucks when one of your best players is kind of like that. It's like Jordan wanted to win every single game he stepped on the court, whether it was game 3 of the regular season or the game 6 of the NBA Finals because he never went to a Game 7. But, it's just a different – Kobe was like that too. It's like Kobe wants to play every single night and win every single night. And obviously just the farther you go back, that's just more of what the mindset was. And now the newer players, they're taking time off, they're resting. It's like if you need to take time off, then shorten your season. Like how much more interesting would a NBA season be even if it was 32 games, and then they play every 3rd night or something like, like every 4th night, and like make it more interesting like that. And then it's like every game is super important, and it's much more interesting that way. I think that would be a lot more fun. And then get rid of the freaking 7-game series. I mean, you can have the finals be a 7-game series if you want, but make I liked it back when it was a 5-game series. I would even make like the first series a 3-game series, then the second season a 5-game series, and then the conference finals could be also 5 games, and they've got to make the final 7. Oh no, I'm lagging. On my end, it says I'm okay. Maybe try exiting it out and refresh. Kill the app and come back and see if that doesn't help. But on my end, it's showing that I'm actually doing okay. But let me know if that continues. And if anybody else is having problems, let me know as well. All right, we're back in it here. Ben Simmons has it at the top. Hachimura playing off of him. Ben Simmons doesn't like to shoot from out there. Now Embiid has it again, this time guarded by Alex Len, and he just pulls up fadeaway jumper over Alex Len, shaking his head going down the court like, Alex Len, that's who you're putting on me, for real? Alex Len? Like, Joel Embiid, yeah, is not being stopped by Len. Westbrook drives the lane, gets fouled, and he will go to the line for 2 shots. When is the last time I have seen an NBA player, regardless of his condition? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Also, the vibe is weird as heck when the NBA winner wins the opponent's home court. Yeah, see, that is a weird thing, isn't it? You know, it's like the Super Bowl is on a neutral site. March Madness is on a neutral site. I mean, they make so much money and so much, I feel like the NBA and other sports like that are being a little bit short-sighted. The only one that I think is okay to have series is the MLB, because they do series all throughout the, nice pass, good dunk by Ben Simmons, up to an 11-point lead. Wizards need to start scoring. They only have 5 points in the first 5 minutes of this game. Westbrook to Alex Len. Len to Bertans. Bertans going to jack up a 3. Got it! Tried to draw the foul. Fell over, but does not get it. So he does knock down the 3, though. Back to an 8-point game. There's Harris. Harris spinning. Nope, kicks it back out. Tobias Harris to Embiid. Embiid, pump fakes. Oh, he got Alex Len off his feet. It was good defense until it was that pump fake. He was trying to stay with him, and it ends up drawing the foul. Good play again by Embiid. Is just impossible to stop, it seems like. Celeste, what's up? Hey, Tim, how are you? Not too bad. I'm doing good. Jairus, I'm right here. Yuki, you've been running too. Everybody's been running from Chris. Now, Trey Lance is going to be the GOAT in San Francisco. I hope for your sake he is, Yuki. I hope for his sake. For your sake. And his sake. I like Trey, man. I wanted Trey. But as I was saying, like, the only one I understand is MLB for series, because they play a series all throughout, and it makes a lot of sense because every pitcher, like, it's you have a new starting pitcher every game, right? So having it a 7-game series where you have different pitchers and you have the pitching matchups, you have bullpen games, like baseball, I think can make it work, but and also you can have big upsets because like all of a sudden a pitcher could just pitch lights out, right? And it's all of a sudden the series is really, really tough, right? And it makes it a lot more interesting where you're not automatically predicting the winner. I feel like if you have a sport where you go, we all know the Nets are going to win, and then, or whatever, like, and 90% of the time, a everyday fan can predict the winner of the NBA Finals, I think you're messing up. I think that's the key right there, and that's the real big thing. It's like MLB, you have no clue who's going to win. Hockey, you have no clue who's going to win because of puck luck. You can't predict a hockey finals or like the league, right? Obviously, NFL is a complete crapshoot. You just don't know. Like you go to week 5, week 6, nobody was really projecting the Buccaneers to be the Super Bowl champions. Everybody thought it was going to be the Chiefs. And then the Chiefs end up falling short. You know, it's a tough sport, brutal game. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on the matter. All right, so Ish Smith enters the game for the Wizards as well as Lopez. So we got Lopez, Beal, Hachimura, Davis Bertans, and Ish Smith. Baseball is so boring that the camera guy decided to having a staring contest with a 10-year-old was more interesting than showing the actual game. Did y'all see that? Oh God, I can imagine. So we got Danny Green. Westbrook's going to the locker room. Bertans makes the first free throw. 6:07 left in the first quarter, and Westbrook is going to the locker room. Oh, no. He kind of like twisted his ankle, it looked like. Hopefully that's not too serious. Hopefully he just gets wrapped up and comes right back in. He did walk to the locker room on his own accord. So Hill's in the game with as long as Ben Simmons, Danny Green, Joel Embiid, and Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris with a back cut. Oh, he can't knock it down. And it's out of bounds. Wizards ball. Good defense there by Beal to make Tobias Harris adjust his dunk, and he ended up missing it off the back of the rim. All right, maybe that could open a door here for the Wizards. Bradley Beal needs to have a good game tonight. Tim, what's your ranking of the top 5 most loyal NFL players? Interesting. Top 5 most loyal NFL players. Tom Brady's number 1. Even though he went to another team on his 20th season or whatever it was. I mean, 19 years in one place, taking pay cuts all the time, bringing them 6 championships, excuse me. I think that Tom Brady would be number 1. Let's see. Who else would be a great loyal player? I mean, a lot of NFL players stay in one spot, though, right? Because you can think of, like, John Elway was in Denver his whole career. Terry Bradshaw was in his. I mean, a lot of NBA plans. A lot of NFL players, like, stay in one spot. You know, it's kind of, I don't know. Ray Lewis is a great one. That's for sure. I'm just trying to think of, like, who is taken. Oh, nice block by Lopez. Lopez with a huge block on Embiid. And they're coming back the other way, and Davis Bertans knocks down a 3, making it a 5-point game. Lopez with a. Oh, and look at Embiid. Embiid's acting like he's hurt. He ain't hurt. There's nothing wrong with him. That's an ego's hurt. Look at Lopez with. Get out of here. And then Embiid did kind of slip and land on his butt. But that's he's fine. He will play the rest of the game. That was all ridiculousness as far as he was just his ego was really, really reeling after that block. Oof, what a block by Lopez. Beautiful. Ocho Cinco, no. Not Ocho Cinco. Let's see. I don't know. Like, it's interesting. Like, who would you say is, like, loyal player, like, the most loyal? And, like, do a top 5? I don't know. That's a good. I don't know if I can think of, like, Ray Lewis is a good one. I like Ray Lewis. You know, in that realm, you could think of, like, maybe even Ed Reed or Troy Polamalu. But there's been so many players that have only been on, like, one team. Tim, what do you rate Washington's offensive line in the league? Without Morgan Moses, I think that does takes a little bit of a hit, to be honest. We did add Flowers, but Wes Switzer wasn't even that bad. I think we're going to go down a few notches from 6. I would probably put them somewhere, honestly, between 15 and 20. I don't think that, as far as offensive lines, I don't think we're one of the best offensive lines in the league. And I think we kind of overplayed the realm of how good we were last year. But we'll see what Sam Cosmi can bring if he's the right tackle. But, I mean, Cornelius Lucas played great. If Charles Leno could come in, you know, I'm not saying they can't get into the top 10, but top 3 offensive lines, seriously? Offensive lines. We're top 3, easy. Oh, my goodness. No shot. No shot. No shot. You can give me 5 O-lines that are better. Okay, we got the Colts. We got trying to just to verify in my head for sure. I'd probably go Ravens and Eagles offensive line. Dallas's offensive line if they're healthy. Which, to be fair, that could be a big if, but we're going off of what they have, and they're better. So that would put me at 4 teams above. You could say the Browns. They have a pretty good offensive line. The 49ers have a good offensive line. Saints have a great offensive line. Okay. He's joking. I got you. All right, good. All right. They could end up being top 10. But I think I would go right around into like 15 and 20 going into the season, and then with some potential upside. We'll help you. Colts, Browns, Chiefs. I mean, they did get Brown, which is nice, but I don't know if I could put the Chiefs there. Oh, of course, the Bills. Thank you, the Bills. And then maybe the Packers. But yeah, Bills definitely, 100%. I don't know how I forgot about how great that offensive line for the Bills, for sure. What do you rate Washington's defensive line in the league? I mean, defensive line, we have to be up there. If not number 1, no worse than top 3, but probably number 1. I mean, and we've put the capital into being number 1, you know? It's not surprising that we're number 1. We literally have 4 first-round picks on our team right now, including a number 2 overall in Chase Young. So I would probably put number 1. And the Patriots are overhyped. I don't know. I know they got some guys back, but we'll see what they end up getting as far as a top offensive line. I don't think I can put the Chiefs as a top offensive line, though, Watt. But what's up, Watt? How are you doing? I don't know if I've seen you at the live streams before, so thanks for stopping by. Oh, Lopez with a long rebound. All right. Gets it to Ish. Kicks it over to Bertans. Bertans drives and gets the lay-in. All right, we're down to a 4-point ball game now. 21-17 with just over 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Hill gets it to Embiid. Embiid trying to get it inside. Ben Simmons does catch it, and good heads-up play. He was falling out of bounds, threw it off the leg of Davis Bertans, and Eagles keep the ball with 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Ben Simmons, pass inside to Hill. Left open is nice 3-point jumper. Honestly, I don't know who that was. It was Thibault, or Tibble. Somebody tell me how to say that in a phonetical way to say. Oh, Beal with a crazy layup, cannot get it to go, and Embiid the rebound. So we're at 24-17, a 7-point game now. Pass inside to Hill. Oh, Embiid lost it, but Hill got it back. And then Ish got it back. Good. A couple of steals there. Wizards end up with it. Davis gets it to Raul. Raul drives and gets fouled. Cannot get the reverse layup, but he will go to the line for 2 shots. Rest in peace, Lil Loaded. Who's Loaded? I have no clue who that is. What do you rate our wide receiver core? Me, top 10. The wide receiver core has a lot of potential. Can I put them as top 10 right now? I'm going to say no. I'm not going to put them as top 10, but they easily could become top 10. How are you doing? Nice to be in your live videos. Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being in here. I'm glad. I guess you were a sub from one of the videos I make, so thank you. Appreciate it. But I don't think I could put him as I don't think I could put our wide receiver core as top 10 right now, because you don't know what you're actually going to get out of De'Ami Brown. Curtis Samuel, he's a good switchblade, Army Swiss knife or Swiss Army knife. I do like me. So, oh my gosh, Raul missed second free throw. I thought he missed both for a second, but no, he made one. So it's 24-18. Embiid kicks it over to Hilton, and no good. Long rebound goes to Lopez. Westbrook, attacking, so he's back in the game after going to the locker room, and he can't get the left-handed layup, and the rebound ends up in Tyball's hands. Yeah, of course I subscribe to you. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Thank you for hitting that sub button. It's always appreciated. LOL, dead last, Yuki. What is that? What do you rate what do you rate Washington's secondary? The secondary is on the come up. I know that we had one of the best pass defenses last year because of like how we kind of slowed down the game, so it wasn't as many pass plays, and also we had a great, front four play a lot. So as far as the secondary, we're definitely on the come up because William Jackson's clearly an upgrade over Kendall. Sorry, not Kendall. Kendall we still have over Ronald Darby. So I love that. I think he's going to help us a lot, especially in press man. I think that'll help. Then I guess secondary is interesting. We're right around midway through the league, I think, because it's also a big question mark. Oh, he stepped over the line. They didn't call it. It should have been a backcourt. Raul Neto driving and doesn't get it, but Lopez gets the rebound. Good follow, and it's a 26-23 point game now with under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wizards fighting, trying to stay in this ball game, down 3-0 in the series. One more loss is the end of the road. Oh, Hill left wide open for three, right down the middle, and nothing but net. 26-23 now, back to a 6-point game. Westbrook getting inside, gets to Lopez. Lopez puts it on the ground, but almost got it stolen, and the hook shot's good. Nice hook shot there by Lopez, Mr. Reliable inside there. Not special, but just he's solid inside. Milton outside to Embiid. Embiid getting guarded by Lopez. Wizards throwing a few different names at him. Oh, Embiid tried a three. Too long, no good. Westbrook has it, attacking. Kicks it back out to Smith. Gets to Lopez. Lopez. Another hook shot, another one. Lopez getting it inside. Makes it a 2-point ball game with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. 27-29. Hill bringing it up for the Sixers. I'm going to say the Eagles at some point tonight. I just know I'm going to. Oh, Hill kicks it out. And, air ball. Terrible shot. And, what hustle, though. Milton shot a too short air ball, came in, kept it alive, and ends up going out of bounds off the Wizards. But unfortunately, Raul Neto is slow to get up. He may have stepped on his ankle, get a little ankle roll as Milton came in for the rebound. Let's take a look here. Oh, it was kind of like, yeah. Oh, he kind of tripped him up. That's kind of messed up, man. It was actually Tyball that airballed it. And he came in. You'd like to have seen a foul there. He kind of didn't give him a place to land. He tripped him up. Ouch. Yeah, Neto is up, walking on his own volition. May have just popped or kind of tweaked, so looks like he wanted to play through it. They are going to take him out to examine him. There's 36.5 seconds left in the first quarter, 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Sixers in a 2-point ball game. Let's see what happens here. We're getting a lineup. All right, Howard's going to come into the game for the Sixers. Hill's going to the bench. No, sorry, Embiid's going to the bench. Hill's going to be the inbounder. And it kicks it over to Milton. Milton with 5 seconds on the shot clock, under the legs, and can't get the floater, but fought for a rebound, but long rebound by Westbrook. Westbrook, 22 seconds on the game clock, and he's going to get fouled. Ooh, what in the world was that? Embiid going to the locker room. So he is done for the quarter. 21.6 seconds left in the first quarter. There was a foul, so Westbrook will go to the line for 2 shots. Westbrook has an opportunity to tie this game. I will get more into... I will get more into the skins talk at the end of this quarter. We can dip back into it. What up, ProTech? So 21.6 seconds left in the first quarter here. 29-27. Westbrook with 2 free throws coming up. Howard. What in the world do you call that haircut? Good grief. Some people just have the wildest haircuts, man. All right. And, Westbrook missed the first and makes the second. All right, so it's 29-28 with 21.6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Milton bringing it up for the Sixers. 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Here comes a pick. Milton attacking, and he goes all the way free. Bertans tried to draw the charge, did not get it. Westbrook coming the other way, kicks it over to Bonga, and no good. So Bonga airballs a three to end the first quarter. So we have a 3-point ball game, 31-28. Sixers led by as much as 11 at one point in this game. So the Wizards clawed their way back to keep it close in a do-or-die game. Cooling, bro, I'm not worried. Yuki, it's early. That's right. I think Protect's a what do you call it, fan? A 76er fan, so get out of here. Just kidding. You have great contact. I advise everyone in the chat to subscribe. He is awesome, no doubt. Well, I appreciate that, Watt. That was very, very kind of you. Top 15, they better than the Cowboys secondary? Facts. San Francisco got a pretty good defensive line. That's true. They do have a pretty good defensive line. Our receiving core is top 10 for sure. Our secondary isn't good because we don't have any safeties. Well, I mean, we have Cam. Landon can play. He's okay. I'm actually not. Well, I'm worried about Landon as far as what is his Achilles going to look like, but I'm not too worried about it. Bobby McCain, not good enough. I mean, Bobby McCain can be good enough. It's fine. It's a free safety. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, having a good free safety helps, but you know, as long as you're not as bad as freaking Troy Apke, like they could hurt you if they suck. Like Troy Apke sucked, but I think Bobby McCain will be fine. Bro, it's one position. That doesn't make the whole secondary bad. But then again, we do have St. Goat. That's right. What do you rate the linebacker core? The linebacker core is our biggest weakness right now on the team, for sure. Jamin Davis obviously is going to be you never know what we're going to get out of him because he's a rookie. Not a big fan of John Bostic, so we're definitely in the bottom half of the league. Probably somewhere between 23 and 27th best linebacker core. That's our biggest weakness for sure. McCain over Landon. There you go. If you don't have help on the back end of the corners are screwed. I mean, yeah, you don't want, as I said, you don't want somebody that's as bad as freaking Apke, but I mean, the safety position, you could do worse than Bobby McCain. You're fine. Anyone in news football knows that. Yes. 76ers choking. That's funny. I don't care how good your corners are. If you don't have safeties, they'll get murdered. Meh. DeMac Man, I'm rooting for this year. Tim, there you go. He's growing on me a little bit. DeMac Man. All right, there you go. That's funny. Protect, your team is choking. No, that's I want St. Goat to start. We'll see if he earns the spot. I think he's really, really good. But he has two good corners in front of him. So we'll see where he ends up playing. I think he should be able to get a lot of playing time, though, because after the top two, our corners get a little dicey. Watt Holmes, Jarris, what's your personal opinion on the referee and their calling fouls through the first three quarters? Do you think they tried to make sure 76ers win the series with with fouls they never call for us? That's funny. I don't know. I mean, we're just outmatched, to be honest. I mean, the Sixers are the number one seed for a reason. They're a really, really good basketball team. So, I mean, the Wizards should be able to pull out one game, though. I think that they could win tonight. But it was going to be an uphill slog to win a series against this team. Oh, yeah, since the videos on the servers, I found one for Washington. Okay. So we got some reaction stuff. The best running back you've never heard of. Interesting. Is this going to be about Jarrett Patterson? We'll see. I'll watch that one. We'll come back to this at halftime. We're about to get back into the ball game. Wizards have it. Down 3. Westbrook almost lost it. Gets it back now. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Westbrook's attacking. Nice pass. Great assist to Lopez. Lopez slams it home, and we have a 1-point ball game now. Milton bringing it up for the Sixers. I'm assuming it's Milton. Yeah, it is. Hill left open for a three, and no good. Westbrook the rebound. And we're going to get a foul called on Hill. Is that George Hill? I didn't know George Hill was on the Sixers. Not a bad backup guard there. All right, Westbrook has at the top of the key. Beal thought about it, pump fakes. Now he is going to go for the runner. No good. And rebound Tobias Harris. Man, that thing almost went in. Deep in and out. All right. Tobias Harris kicks it out to Tybal and knocks it down. All right, back to a 4-point ball game, 34-30. Wizards can't quite take that lead. Ish Smith driving. Kicks it out to Beal. Beal driving the baseline. Kicks it back out to Westbrook. Hachimura left wide open. Got it! Answers with a three. 34-33 now. 10:30 to go in the second quarter. George Hill over to Howard. To Tobias. Tobias Harris. Step back three. Got it! Big shot there by Tobias Harris. Nice step back jumper. Putting the pressure on the Wizards. And Lopez gets the hook shot. So back to a 2-point ball game. We're fast-paced now in this quarter. Fast pace. Yes, sir, my boy George Hill. Yep. Tobias Harris gets a pick from Howard. Crossover. Thought about it. Pump fake. No good. All right. Kicks it back out. Maxey. Back to Tobias. Tobias guarded by the smaller Ish Smith. Hachimura. Oh, Ish Smith thought he got all ball, but they're going to call foul on the ground. Ish Smith not happy about the call. Ish Smith just ran to another ref complaining about the call, and the ref's looking at him like, I didn't make that call. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do here? I didn't make the call. Why are you crying to me about it? Tobias Harris makes the first free throw. So they're going to call that a shooting foul, really? Okay. I don't like that call, but interesting enough. Okay, Rui, we see you. My boy Tobias killing it. Yeah, I know he's been killing us all series, man. He's got 9 points tonight, 50% from the field. Tobias Harris' second free throw is good. So 39-35, 9:50 to go in the second quarter. Westbrook bringing it up. Oh, we're going to get away from the ball foul. Tybal just shoved Beal, and Bueller, he just shoved the heck out of Beal. I don't know, maybe Beal sold it. I definitely saw extended arms by Tybal. Oh, hard pick by Lopez. Good grief. No call, though. Westbrook on the baseline and manhandles Hill, and they're going to call a charge. He missed the layup anyway, but, yeah, he bulldozed his shoulder right into him. Whew. Yeah. Hill was like, okay. Reeves is horrible, got killed against the Panthers. Let's see. Tobias Harris to Maxey. Maxey driving in and out, dribble, and can't get the layup. But Howard the rebound. No, they're going to call an offensive foul by Dwight Howard on the rebound. Actually, I guess that would be a loose ball foul because it's a rebound. So, loose ball foul on the Sixers. Gives it back to the Wizards. Currently down 4 with 9:23 to go. Westbrook to Lopez. Lopez looking to get it to Beal. And there goes Beal, finally. Couldn't get off the defense. And Beal can't get it, but Lopez there to knock it back in. Lopez keeping the Wizards in this game. How many points does he have off the bench? 12 points off the bench. Him and Bertans leading all scores with 12 apiece. Westbrook only has 2 points right now. 0 for 5 from the field. 2 for 4 from free throw line. Not good shooting night for Westbrook. And then Bradley Beal 2 for 8 right now from the field. Ooh, and is that George Hill knocking down another three-pointer for the Sixers, putting them back up by 5. Ish Smith looking for Lopez. Can't get it there. Ish Smith kicks it back out to Westbrook, and Westbrook pulls up from 3. No good off to the right. 0 for 6 from the field now. Oh, my Lord. Tobias Harris coming in. Can't get the layup. Good defense. Way to stay straight up there by Lopez. Beal in and out. And got the Euro step. Good layup there. 42-39. A little over 8 minutes to go in this first half. Howard has it at the top of the key. Gets it to Hill. Hill, guarded by Smith, getting the baseline. Floater. No good. But they're going to call the foul on Lopez. Lopez can't believe it. He's asking, hey, can we go look at the replay there? I didn't touch him. It's hard to say. I couldn't see it from my angle. Maybe if they show us another angle, hey, NBA, we would like to see the other angles. Oh, I can't stand the replay system in this freaking thing, dude. I can't stand it. It's just so bad. I'm going to read this next. Hill makes the free throw. I mean, we still haven't seen it yet. Come on. Let's see the play. This is another thing that makes the NBA just absolutely, it's so terrible to watch sometimes because you want to see what's going on and then they don't show you. Like, I hear you call the foul. Can I see the foul? Can I make a judgment call for myself to do I think that's a foul? I mean, that's another thing that the NFL does a lot. Hill, no good on the second free throw, so 4-point game. Westbrook to Beal. Beal's going to pull up a 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Uh-oh. Beal and Westbrook struggling from the shooting department. Not good. Howard has it at the top of the key. Gets it over to Hill. Hill gets a pick from Howard. Comes around. Kicks it back out to Tobias Harris. Guarded by Rui. Looking to go baseline. Beal's there to help. Tobias Harris kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey's going to have to jack up a 3. And got it! Oh, my God. There was 1 second left on the shot clock, and Maxey just launches the ball at the hoop from about 30 feet out and knocks it down. Wow, oh, wow. And the Wizards will call timeout down by 7 with 7:23 to go. All right, let's see what it is. Keep that same energy, Protect, huh? We end in this tonight. I don't care. Wizards are giving a better effort than the entire series. Bro, I'll give them credit. Oh, yeah, I sent some videos in the server. Yep, we'll look at those at halftime. Move Kendall to slot and St. Goad outside. There you go. Even though I like St. Goad's quickness inside. He's very, very quick. He doesn't really have the top-end speed, but his quickness is legit. Draft a free safety next year to pair with Cam. I like it. I like it. Protect Whiz Kids in 7. Ooh. Keep that same energy, Protect. I see St. Juice and Bobby McCain taking Jimmy's job and Jimmy Moreland not making the team. Interesting. Jeremy Reeves is okay. I'm not worried about the safety spot. To be honest, linebacker is much worse. Agreed. I do agree. Jeremy Reeves, I hope he gets better because I did like him in some preseason games, but he did struggle late last season. Like Chris is going to say, yeah, Reeves is horrible. I don't know if I'm going to call him horrible, but he definitely struggled. Curtis burnt that boy up. I mean, it's Curtis Samuel, dude. Like he's got 4.31 speed. Come on. He did ride him like a pony, though. Good grief. I've been wanting to get rid of Jimmy. Jimmy's just too small. That's the problem with Jimmy, man. That's the problem with Jimmy. I love his tenacity. I love his will, but he's just too small at this level to really be a viable corner. Okay, we see my boy Tobias killing it. St. Goats will be the star by the end of the year. I hope so. I hope that would be great news if he's the starter by the end of the year. Reeves had one bad game, bro. The rest of the games, he was solid. Well, fair enough. Oh, heck no, he wasn't. He was horrible. He was way better than Apke. I mean, it's hard to be worse than Apke, or as bad as Apke. Apke was terrible. Reeves is bad. That's not saying much exactly. Apke was trash. Reeves was average, probably a little bit below average last year. I hope he steps it up. Not saying he was good, but you can do worse than Reeves. I can agree with that. I think Derek Forrest might be in the special teams. Yeah, Derek Forrest will definitely be a special teamer for us. There's no doubt. We agree, upgraded to a better level of trash. Everett Bald. Hey, there you go. KP is coming back off the IL. That's funny. I don't know, unless you're not talking about my buddy KP. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, what's the thumbnail of my stream right now? Because it was doing something that was weird earlier. I forgot to even double check that. Okay, good. It's what I want it to be. Let's see. I hope they put him on the practice squad. Jarris, now we agree on that one, bro. Shaz looked aight. Shaz? You mean Shaka Tony? I'm not sure. Let's go Sixers? Nah, screw the Sixers. They suck. It's like, nah. Westbrook is West Brick. That's true. All white bricks. He's making a brick house. I don't know. He could be a backup safety. I hope not. NFL replay system is better than this. That's true. And I'm not even talking about like replaying as far as like go and review. I'm just talking about replay so that we can see it. Like that's what's so frustrating. Hey guys, I'm off for the night. Hope you have a good night. Go Wizards. Hey, have a good night, Celeste. Thanks for stopping by. Tim Noble, yeah. Killing it. Okay, my boy. We need a QB. True. No, Tim, I was talking about the guy from the Mets. The guy from the Mets. Not sure who KP is on the Mets, to be honest with you. Not a big baseball guy. I'm learning, though, doing fantasy baseball. We're learning some names. But KP... Jarris, we need a dang QB. That's true. That's true. Oh, man. Joel Embiid right now has gone to the locker room and has not come back out yet. Dwight Howard is continuing to play. In his absence, Bradley Beal got fouled, went to the line, made the first free throw. Bradley Beal makes the second. So it's a 46-41 game with 7:07 to go in the first half. Maxey bringing it up for the Sixers. Gets a pick from Howard. Maxey kicks it over to Seth Curry. Back to Howard. Howard goes inside. Good defense by Bertans. And then Brooke Lopez comes over. Or Robin Lopez. I don't remember which one we have. Lopez comes over and sends it away. Lopez, hook shot, good again! Lopez with 14 points off the bench. Good night, Lopez. Lopez is a huge reason they are in this game. Maxey gets it over to Seth. Seth, he's going to pull up a three off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Rury. And Russell Westbrook coming the other way. Gets it to Beal, working on the baseline, gets double teamed, has to kick it back out. Westbrook has it. Oh, kicks out to Hachimura, wide open in the corner. Off the front of the rim, no good. Oh, good rebound by Westbrook. Knocks it out to Davis Bertans with the 14 seconds on the shot clock. Beal, high off the glass, no good. And rebound, Howard. Still a three-point ball game, 46-43 with just under 6 to go in the second quarter. Tobias Harris and the Sixers will call timeout, and we will go to a commercial break. Bro, next year's QB class is so sick, bro. That's good. Y'all got Fitzpatrick and Taylor. You guys are A-okay. No, not quite. I've scored and did my homework. There you go. Good. On 20 of them so far. Man, I found some gems. Beautiful. No, Joel, what the heck is going on? That's funny. Remember Robin Lopez is getting on my nerves. Yeah, he's doing great. Same energy, Protec. KP in basketball, or KP in baseball, his name is Kevin Pillar. Oh, Kevin Pillar. I've definitely heard that name. I watched a crazy game between the Mets Was it the Mets and the Phillies a few weeks ago? It was a crazy game, and he scored the tying run, I think. We will end this tonight. We'll see. What up, T-Ho? What's up? Robin needs to go after this season. Robin's doing great, bro. Robin's doing great. He's got 14 points off the bench. He's our leading scorer right now, keeping us in the game. Don't get rid of my boy. He's doing great tonight. They need to stop missing baskets. Agreed. Yeah, Westbrook right now 0 for 6 from the field. And Beal is 3 for 11. Yeah, only 43% from the field right now for the Wizards, 30% from 3. Meanwhile, the Sixers are at 47% from the field and 40% from 3. So, free throws and just the raw number of shots keeping the Wizards close. He's gotten on my nerves, Westbrook. At least we're down by 3, not by a lot. That's true. I wonder how Samus is doing. The last I heard, he had a drop in practice, but I hope that was just, a nerves thing. I think that was like the first day of practice, too, so we'll see. Kevin Pillar is the one that got hit in the face with a baseball a couple weeks ago. Oh, I think I do remember hearing about that. I'm glad he's okay then. I'm glad he's back off the IL. It's good to know. Speaking of baseball, let's take a look at my fantasy baseball. Oh, I'm winning. Nice. Renfroe got a home run. That made it interesting. And Ramirez got a home run today. So they got a couple of nice scores today. Unfortunately, Freeman is not doing anything as usual. He doesn't only have 1 point. But I'm winning. I'm 38-27. And I'm going against a dude that's been really hot. And I've lost the last 3 in a row, so I got to win. I'm curious on how Samus is doing. Is he doing good? I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see if we got any news on Samus Reyes. See if we go to, let's go in the past week. College stats, game introducing. 12 hours ago? No, Wikipedia. I haven't, not much to see here, I guess, huh? Let's just go with the past 24 hours then, maybe. United States Archives. Vernon Davis is going places. Who's the best player on the Washington roster? Not Samus Reyes. Yeah, there's not much going on with Samus Reyes right now. According, that I can find at this moment. After looking at this draft class, I am prepared and ready to say, let's go get this division. There you go. Yeah, baby. Chris wants to win now. That's what I like to see. Westbrook. Looking for Beal. Doesn't get it to him. Now he finally gets to him. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 6-point game. Beal is getting double teamed. He's going to shoot up a wild shot and got it! Fade away in the corner. Not a 3. 2-point, but a long one. And got it to go. Seth Curry straight on is good. I think that was a huge pickup for the Sixers. I think Seth Curry is a great guy to have off your bench. And Westbrook goes inside, doesn't get it. And Gafford, they're going to call a late whistle, and Westbrook's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Westbrook wanted it, and he got it. By the way, Tim, if y'all go 5-12, you guys would get the 6th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. We'll see. Bruh, we can finish late in the first round and still get a franchise QB. We can still get Ritter or JT Daniels. Beautiful. I hope so. Seth is my guy. I like Seth for sure. COVID-13. Is that Paul George? Oh, yeah, Pandemic Paul. Yeah. Back for part 2. I would too. I would keep Paul. I would keep Paul Genome. What? All right, Westbrook makes both free throws. Under 5 to go in this second quarter now. Tobias Harris bringing it up court. Gets it to Ben Simmons. Haven't said his name quite often tonight. Seth Curry working inside. Oh, nice poked away by Westbrook. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Westbrook is beside himself. He was getting double teamed. I thought it was clean. Here we go. Good. Okay. He kind of got him on the body there. Pretty ticky-tack call, but all right, fine, a little bit. Paul George balling right now. Y'all tripping? Paul George, a.k.a. COVID-13, a.k.a. the infection that kills the team. Oh, jeez. That's sad to see that Paul George getting that kind of nicknames, though, because I liked Paul George back in Indiana. Tobias Harris backing down Beal with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and no good. And airballed. Almost 24, but they're going to steal. Nice pass by Westbrook, and Hachimura slams it home. And we're back to a 2-point game. 51-49, 4:20 to go in the first half. Howard to Danny Green. Danny Green's going to pull up a 3. Got it! Danny Green. Every time the Wizards get within 2, the Sixers knock down a 3. It's been really frustrating for Wizards. Oh, nice alley-oop by Gafford. Danny Green says he caught it inside the circle of the rim because it was kind of blocked, but no call, and the points count. George Hill coming the other way. Seth Curry pump fakes. He's going to shoot a long 2 and gets it to fall. That thing bounced around the rim a few times. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Howard. But does the basket count? I would believe the basket counts because it didn't really affect the shot, but we'll see. So far, they did give him the basket. Howard will go to the bench. Does that mean Joel Embiid's back yet? Or are Philly going to have to play some small ball? Gafford kind of sold that one. But he will go to the line for 2 shots because they're in the bonus. And Gafford misses the first one. So, yeah, it looks like the Sixers are going to a small ball lineup. Joel Embiid has still not come back out of the locker room yet. Howard had to go to the bench due to a little bit of foul trouble. Not big. He had 2 fouls so far in the second quarter, so nothing dramatic. And Gafford misses both free throws, so actually that sucks. Because now the Sixers have the ball back. George Hill to Tobias Harris. No, he held it himself. Gets it to Danny Green. Now Danny Green to Tobias Harris. And he's going to jack up a long 3. No good. Westbrook the rebound. Westbrook bringing it the other way. Drives. Gets it up and under. Oh, stolen by the Sixers. And saved by Tobias Harris. Almost rolled out of bounds. Good save there. Who's number 1? Number 1 is Korkmaz. No, Scott. That was Scott. And, blocked by Gafford. Westbrook saves it. Oh, no. They say he stepped out of bounds. Good hustle by Westbrook, but he could not quite keep it in bounds. I don't see Washington winning 12 games. It's possible, but I have a 10-7 record right now. Paul George, a.k.a. COVID-13, a.k.a. the infection that kills the team. That's funny. I'm trolling for real about Paul George. I like him as a player. Yeah, I liked him at Indiana. I was hoping that he turned into something really big, but he's kind of disappointed, I guess, in that sense. Because he was like going toe-to-toe with LeBron a couple series. It was like almost like he was supposed to come up big. Ooh, Davis Bertans knocks down a 3. And again, we're here in a 2-point ball game. Let's see if the Wizards can prevent a 3-pointer. Because it seems like every time we get here, the Sixers knock it down. Tobias Harris at the top of the key gets it to Danny Green. Back to Tobias. Tobias getting a pick from Scott. Kicks it over to Scott, to Danny. Pump fakes, kicks it out. No, stolen by Hachimura. There we go. Gets his long arms to use. Russell Westbrook coming the other way. Hachimura, long three. Off the front of the rim, no good. But with the huge putback is Russell Westbrook with a one-hand jam on the putback rebound. And that gets it to a tied ball game for the first time since 2-2. Tobias Harris. And the Sixers trying to stop the bleeding here. Seth Curry. So, step back jumper. No good this time. Westbrook almost had the rebound, but it ends up throwing it off the backboard, and Gafford gets the rebound. Bradley Beal on the baseline, getting double teamed now. Seth Curry and Scott. Oh, Westbrook left wide open for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Westbrook, you got to knock down something that wide open. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Tobias Harris driving and blocked by Gafford. Huge block there. Came up big. Westbrook driving, spin move. Can't get the layup, and Westbrook gets blocked. Oh, my gosh, Westbrook. Jeez Louise. And they're going to call a foul, but they're going to say it's on the ground. George Hill wanted the continuation and not getting it. But, yeah, Westbrook, dude, it's so frustrating. Nice putback dunk, but misses a wide-open three-pointer. Then he misses a layup. Hey, come on. 76ers choking us out. Hey, Tim, Rivera is at the game. Did you see him? No, I did not. He's in the row with Washington's face masks on. I did not see Ron Rivera at this game. That's cool if he's coming out there to support. George Hill shoots the free throw. No good. That's something he lacked in Carolina, I guess, huh? Like some other teams to support. I mean, I guess you had the Hurricanes, but I don't know if they're in the same city. They might not even be in the same city. Interesting. All right, Hill makes the first free throw, putting the Sixers back up by one. Second free throw up and good. So it's a 58-56 ball game now. Wizards walking it up court with just over a minute to go in the first half. Hachimura now has it. Looking for Beal. Gets it to Beal. Beal guarded by Seth. And Scott is there to help if need be. Westbrook kicks it out to Ish. Ish now driving. And he's going to shoot a fadeaway jumper. It's good. Tie ball game right now. 58-58 with 55 to go. Hill to Scott. Inside to Tobias Harris with a huge block is Ish Smith. And we're coming the other way. And Hachimura slams it home in transition. And the Wizards take the first lead of the game. We're down by as much as 11 and clawed their way back. Tobias Harris. Oh, blocked by Bradley. And Wizards have it again. Bertans with a three. Oh, he couldn't keep it alive. The place would have went bonkers. And there's no difference between there's probably 0.1 difference right now between the game clock and the shot clock. They actually have the shot clock on currently. George Hill holding it for the last shot. Gets it to Seth. Seth with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gets over to Danny Green. Pump fakes, and he's going to shoot a three. And got it! And the Sixers will take a 1-point lead. Oh, Bertans throws it three-quarter court. And the Sixers will take a 1-point lead going into halftime. Holy moly. Tim, stand up and show your jump shot form. It's like, no. Come on, Bertans. He's in the row with Washington face mask on. I think we tied it. 76ers choking. Come on, Russ, wake up. Stop missing baskets. No hitting. Couple of nice blocks here. It's been fun. Hell yeah, let's go, says T-Ho. Show your jump shot form. Shoot like this. Granny style. All right. That's fine. We're down by one at least. Yes, it's a great game. Let's take a look at the box score. Tobias Harris leading the Sixers when scoring with 12 points. but he's 4 for 15 from the field. Yikes. Not a good night for Tobias, but at the same time, they're up by 1, and they're not having a good night. Big story of the night right now is Joel Embiid having some injury problems. He went to the locker room towards the end of the first quarter, and we didn't see him at all in the second quarter. Let's take a look here. Wizards has 15 points out of Davis Bertans, 14 points out of Lopez off the bench. He really kept them alive, and Beal scored a few more to get into that double digits before the end of the half. Westbrook only has 6 points. He's shooting terrible right now, 1 for 10 from the field, missing wide open jumpers, and that one was a putback dunk. But he does have 10 assists and 10 rebounds, so he does, and 5 of them being offensive. So he is attacking. He's doing his best. Happy Memorial Day. We need to win this game tonight. Correct, because we are down 3-0. If we don't win, it is over. Don't forget to react to the Washington video. Correct. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right. Pull this up. All right. Best running back you never had. Can you hear it? Hold on. Let me double check. No. All right. Hold on.
And become new faces of the league. There were a ton of good running backs selected in the 2020 NFL Draft, but one is in a perfect spot for a monster breakout 2021 campaign, working alongside Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel, and that is Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson had a great rookie season for Washington, playing in 14 games, rushing for 795 yards and 11 touchdowns on 110 carries, and catching 36 passes for 247 yards. His 11 rushing touchdowns led all rookies, and he was the first Washington rookie to have over 1,000 yards from scrimmage since Alfred Morris. Gibson scored his first career touchdown in Week 2 before going for over 100 yards from scrimmage for the first time 2 weeks later. He earned the NFL spotlight by dominating one team specifically, the Cowboys. Gibson had his first 100-yard game in Week 7 against Dallas, but that was far from his best game against the Cowboys in 2020. On Thanksgiving, everyone knows it, Washington and Dallas. It's often one of the most watched games of the regular season when those two see each other, Cowboys and Indians. A tale as old as time. Washington dominated Dallas 41-16 on the back of Gibson, who became the first rookie to score 3 touchdowns on Thanksgiving since Randy Moss, and the first running back on Thanksgiving to rush for over 100 yards and 3 touchdowns since Barry Sanders. Gibson was named Pepsi Rookie of the Week for his efforts. If you're enjoying the video, please help us to 100K by subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell notification so you never miss an upload. Gibson was on track to end his rookie campaign off strong, but the next week in Washington's upset victory over the then 11-0 Steelers, Gibson went down with a turf toe injury that kept him out until Week 16. Washington had high hopes for Gibson the second he got to Washington. They ended up releasing Adrian Peterson that offseason to go to a younger depth chart, a lot because of his progress in training camp. Gibson was Washington's second pick at the 2020 NFL Draft after it selected Chase Young second overall. Gibson was then the 7th running back off the board with the 66th pick in the 3rd round. Kyle Smith, Washington VP of Player Personnel, said that Gibson's ability to play various positions...
He was a 3rd-round pick, but I had forgotten that he was technically the 2nd pick because we had traded that other one away. We had 2 3rd-rounders, though. Who's the... Who's the other 3rd-rounder? Because didn't we have 2? We had... Or did we not have 2? Because I know Sadiq Charles... We definitely had 2. What was the other one? Sadiq Charles was a 4th-rounder. The other one I liked. And who was it? It was Gibson. It was Gibson, Sadiq Charles, Chase Young. That's bugging me. Who did we get? Did we not have one? Yeah, fell out in midair, got hurt. Yeah, he got blocked by Gafford. No, Lopez. Lopez blocked him. That was huge. But who am I thinking of? That's gonna bug me. AGG. So we didn't have two 3rd-rounders. We had 2 4th-rounders. That's what it was. So, yeah, Gibson was our 3rd-round pick.
Was a huge reason of why Washington drafted him. At Memphis, Gibson was more of a pass catcher than a rusher, and considered a wide receiver, but was still invited to the Senior Bowl as a running back. His true breakout season was in 2019, catching 38 passes for 735 yards and 8 touchdowns, adding 369 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground. Gibson dominated as a senior. He recorded 7 games with 100 or more all-purpose yards,
and
he scored a touchdown in 6 straight games. Against SMU, he had a school record 386 all-purpose yards on national television. He was the AAC Special Teams Player of the Year, and he made 2nd-team All-AAC as a wide receiver. In 2018, Gibson's first season at Memphis, he had more of a smaller role. He never carried the ball, but he did catch 6 passes for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns. Before making his way to Tennessee, Gibson attended...
Hold the phone.
Special Teams Player of the Year, and he made second team All-AAC as a wide receiver. In 2018, Gibson's first season at Memphis, he had more of a smaller role. He never carried the ball, but he did catch 6 passes for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Fifth.
Before making his way to Tennessee,
so nasty.
Gibson attended East
and
never carried the ball, but he did catch
1,
6
2,
passes
3,
for
4,
99 yards.
5. I mean, he's making them tackle each other. Look at this. He tackles him, then he tackles him, and then he doesn't know what to do. Then he gets blocked.
Tennessee, Gibson
my God.
attended East Central Community College
Oh, he didn't
in
score on that
Mississippi
play?
for
That's
2
sad.
years. As a sophomore, he caught 21 passes for 208 yards and 4 touchdowns, adding 93 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. He was named to the MACJC first team. The season prior, he made the MACJC second team after recording 563 yards and 9 touchdowns on 29 receptions. All were team highs. Additionally, he added 156 rushing yards. Before deciding to go to community college, Gibson went to Eagles Landing High School in Georgia, where he played football, basketball, and ran track. He started his final 2 years of high school recording 1,604 receiving yards, 940 rushing yards, and 30 touchdowns. He had opportunities to play all over the field.
You know what he should have also included in that, because it's so important when you're talking about Antonio Gibson, is how many carries did that take? You know, like, and how many catches? You know, he said 1,604 yards, 970 yards on the ground. It's like, but how many catches and rushes did he have? Because that's the big thing about Antonio Gibson. He's such a home run hitter that it's actually important to even mention those things, because he was just insane. It was like every 7 touches was a touchdown or something. Every 6 touches was a touchdown. Something crazy like that.
For 136
yeah, baby, the 2022 draft
he made
saved
22
the season.
tackles.
There you go. Good.
He had 4 interceptions, and he recovered 2 fumbles. As a senior, Gibson was named the Henry Herald Offensive Player of the Year and the All-Region 4 Quadruple A Offensive Player of the Year. On the court, he was an All-Region 4 Quadruple A second-team member after he averaged 11.5 points, which led the team, and 5.3 rebounds. Antonio Gibson could be an integral part for Washington in 2021, a team that has been in a pretty successful rebuild since hiring Ron Rivera ahead of last season. The Washington offense was a disaster with Dwayne Haskins, but it did still shine at times with Terry McLaurin at wide receiver, giving the franchise some hope for the near future. Releasing Haskins and starting to build around McLaurin.
The real MVP. The real MVP. Tress Way.
Gibson showed a ton of promise last season. Washington went out in the offseason and tried to continue to build off of the two young
Brown. Yeah, the receivers can wear single-digit numbers now, so he brought his number 2 number from college.
Signing Curtis Samuel and Ryan Fitzpatrick, who can hopefully bring in some stability and talent that is much needed at the quarterback position. If Washington can build even just an average offense, its future looks good because of that defense. Many experts project Washington to be the best defense in the league in 2021, one season after finishing second best behind the Rams. The defensive line of Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, John Allen. The defensive line of Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Deron behind the Rams. The defensive line of Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, John Allen, and Matt Ioannidis is just nuts. Plus, Washington went out and signed cornerback William Jackson, who will join rookie star Cameron Curl and Kendall Fuller in the secondary. Washington is going to want to rely on its defense, but with that, they're going to have to keep them well rested throughout the game. Often that means needing to rely on the offense to move the chains with Fitzpatrick and for the run game to do its thing and run the clock.
Who's number 76
now? A lot of running back
success
is based on the situation, and for Gibson, it's looking really good. A great defense on one side of the ball that will want to have a run game. A team with a big wild passing game in Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel that can help focus some of the eyes away from Gibson. And of course, a pretty solid offensive line. According to Pro Football Focus, Washington had the 6th best offensive line in 2020. There have been some changes this offseason, but the line is still anchored by All-Pro guard Brandon Sheriff. Chase Roulier has been great at center for the past few years, and Washington went out and traded for guard Eric Flowers, who previously had success in Washington. Then Washington went out and signed veteran tackle Charles Leno. That leaves the only true question mark in potentially Samuel Cosmi, Washington's second-round pick in the 2021 NFL Draft.
Well, you also got
At the end of the day,
Lucas.
that line is solid and better than what Washington has had in a while, setting up really good for an Antonio Gibson breakout year. Antonio Gibson is a rising star in the NFL. The running back position is so often a thing based on situation. The offensive line, the offensive system, the passing game. In 2021, it seems like Antonio Gibson is going to be in a great spot.
He kind of said that, like, it's unique to the running back position to say that. But, I mean, the wide receiver is just as important, right? Where he relies on the offensive line and the quarterback. The offensive line relies on everybody else, too, to make the offense good, right? I mean, if you look at, like, the Bills had a great offensive line a couple years before they got Stephon Diggs, and the Bills' offense still wasn't that good because Josh Allen wasn't that good yet. So, I mean, he kind of said that, like, the running back position is unique in that way, but that's just football. And arguably, I mean, like, there's been good running backs on bad teams, right? I mean, you can think about Adrian Peterson was not on a good team. Chris Johnson, CK2K, was not on a good team. Like, there was some, I mean, really good teams or really good running backs you could think of that weren't on good teams and yet still had good. I mean, Frank Gore for a long time with San Francisco. San Francisco wasn't good back then. So, I don't know. It's rough to say. Oh, Embiid's out for the rest of the game. Really? That's huge. Interesting. Well, let's see.
With defensives giving attention to Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel. And that could help Gibson break out and become one of the next faces of the league. Thanks for sticking to the end of the video. Again, please help us on our way to 100K by subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell notification so you never miss an upload. Once we hit 100K, we're going to be giving away an NFL jersey of your choice. To enter, all you need to do is follow our brand new Instagram and tag us on your story if you subscribe to the channel with post notifications on.
Oh, good for him. I'll hit the like button. It's extremely bad for the 76ers for sure. Okay, thanks, Chris, and thanks, Madison, for sure, for shout, for shoot. Will JP Jarrett Patterson make the team? Maybe. I don't know. It's tough to say. Because we have Gibson, J.D. McKissick. We'll see what happens with Lamar if Lamar comes back and actually makes the team. Who am I missing? We have Jarrett Patterson. We're missing somebody else. I guess Peyton. Is Peyton Barber still on the team technically? I don't know. We needed a big running back though. What did you think about the video? It's good. It's a good video. As far as like, you know, he's not a Skins fan, so he's not super. You can tell that he's not super detailed. He was detailed. I can't say he's not detailed, but you know, it's not doesn't really know the nuances of the team, which is fine. You don't have to, because like he didn't when he talked about the offensive line, he didn't even mention Cornelius Lucas, and he was one of the better players on our line last year. But it's fine. Or you know, he didn't mention the rookie De'Ami Brown. Coming in with the receiving core. It's Curtis Samuel and that. But overall, I mean, this is good stuff to react to because, yeah, it gives me good things to basically have a conversation with and talk to. So, yeah, this was exactly the kind of stuff I'm looking for. So, thank you, Mr. Yuki. Of you know, it could be any team, too. But, yeah, like opinions and kind of like quote-unquote hot takes of like, you know, the best running back you've never heard of. Stuff like that. It's good stuff. What's the score? The score is 61-60, Mr. King Scorch. But we're at halftime right now. That's why we're talking about some other things. But we shall be getting into the game shortly, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get to live. You know what? I'll be right back. Hopefully it doesn't start. It's getting close to starting. Is it about to start? I don't think so. I'll be right back. back in it. Here we go. Oh, the game started, but now we're already back in commercial, huh? All right, whatever. It's knee soreness? That's why Embiid's out? Interesting. But yeah, Embiid being out is huge. And especially since Tobias Harris is having a bad scoring night. Like, that's... if we don't win tonight, I mean, that's pretty, damning, honestly. Excuse me. But we started off with a little hot. Look at that. We're already up by 5. There it is. That tone, not for his career, just missed the next few games. I got you. Oh yeah, Scorch. I think I'm done. Yeah, Embiid is done for the rest of the game. That's huge news. Huge. Cap Slim. If we don't win tonight, I hope Scott is fired after this game. No kidding. If you can't win tonight, Scott, you're basically fully healthy, right? I mean, you're not really missing anybody, right? I mean, you even got Bonga back. Not that he was that really good, but, something. But Lopez right now is the player of the game, dude. I mean, 14 off the bench. He's got 2 blocks on Embiid and Dwight Howard. That's huge. Like, I love me some Lopez right now. For shizzle my nizzle. If they can't win without Embiid, fire Scott Brooks tonight. Agreed. Facts. Two facts tone. That's right. Shaking my head. This is a cap. How does it feel for Embiid to get hurt on a Robin Lopez block? That's hilarious. Watch Dwight return to his prime tonight. No kidding. He just goes off. All right, we're back in it. Scott. So the Sixers are going small ball right now with Seth Curry, Scott, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, and Danny Green. Danny Green left wide open. Off the back of the rim, no good. Fresh 14 now. Danny Green gets it back over, swings it over to Tobias. Tobias driving and blocked, but Ben Simmons gets the rebound. Good hustle there by the 76ers. It was good defense by the Wizards, but they couldn't actually get a hold of the ball. The rebounding was bad. All right, Bradley Beal has it at the top of the key for the Wizards. Kicks it over to Westbrook. Pump fakes and travel. Definitely good call there by the travel. That was a terrible, terrible turnover. Come on, Westbrook. You know better than that. He jumped up, pump faked it like he passed it, and then went. You cannot leave both feet without dribbling. Wasn't Denny Advija. Fair enough. Our rookie is out. That's a good call. But, I mean, it's a rookie. Oh, we're going to get a bad pick by Seth Curry. Wait, hold on. What? It looked like he said Wizards ball. But it looks like everybody's lining up. Okay, that was a confusing series of events there. I don't know what just happened. But it was definitely a loose ball foul against the Wizards. Not sure exactly who. Seth Curry ended up on the ground. Scott left open on the wide open 3. No good. And another offensive rebound. Wizards, they have nobody over the height of 6'6" right now, or 6'7". And you're letting them get offensive rebounds? Come on, dude. What are you doing? I mean, freaking Bertans is, 6'9", and Gafford's 6'10", 6'11", and you're letting these dudes end up with like 3 offensive rebounds already? Come on. 66-65 now, Wizards on top. They got to hit the boards, man. Bradley Beal. Oh, no, a turnover by Bradley. And then it's a loose ball foul on Bradley Beal. Good night. Thomas Bryant, meh. Ben Simmons is not 6'10". I call bull. Ben Simmons is not no 6'11". Are you serious? Ben Simmons is a 6'11" point guard? There's no shot. I thought he was like 6'7", 6'6". 6'11". 6'11". No shot. No shot he's that tall. How tall is Bradley Beal? He's barely taller than Bradley Beal. He's not 6'11". That's Cap. Cap over... Oh, my God. Another offensive rebound by Tobias Harris. This is ridiculous. Westbrook with a long two. Does knock it back down. So, Wizards stop the bleeding a little bit. Bertans goes to the locker room. He's limping. Might be a hurt ankle or a knee. Looked like his right foot was tender. Tobias Harris has it at the top of the key. Ish Smith to Scott. Scott getting it back to Ish. Bell. Fadeaway jumper by Tobias is good. Good tough shot there by Tobias Harris. 1 point game now with the Sixers leading. Bradley Beal thinks about it. Driving. 3 people on him and gets it. Wow. How tall is Bradley Beal? I'll give Ben Simmons about 3 inches over Beal. Bradley Beal, 6'3". Yeah, there's no way he's 6'11". If he was 7'11", that would be nice. How is he that tall? There's no way. There's no way that Ben Simmons is 6'11". That is the fakest news I've ever seen. What up, Uriah? Look up Taco Fall's height. I know, what is he, like 7'7" or something like that? 7'6"? He's ridiculous. Ooh, Gafford with the and one. Has a chance to put the Wizards up by 4 with 7:16 to go in the third quarter. What is it? Taco Fall is tall as heck. 7'5". Who is it then? Is it Bull that's taller than him then? How tall is Bull? Is he 6'8", 7'8" rather? No, he's 7'2". So 7'5" is Taco Fall. Is Taco Fall the tallest in the league right now? I don't know. Wiz, stop scoring. Is there a player with 7'11"? I don't think there's ever been a player that's 7'11", but there might have been a human being with 7'11", because the tallest person is like 8'10" or something crazy like that. Ooh, Danny Green knocks down a 3 with a little toilet bowl in and out, and back to a 1-point game. Westbrook getting a pick from Gafford. Trying to get it inside. Almost turned it over. Westbrook gets it back. Kicks it out to Beal. Beal driving. Ooh, almost fell. And maintains it. Goes back and gets blocked. Scott blocks it. And Ben Simmons the rebound. Ben Simmons is not no 6'11". Everybody is just... Ugh. Seth Curry 3. No good. And Hachimura almost lost it, but does end up with the rebound. Ben Simmons, 6'11". I still can't believe that. That's so fake news. Westbrook, no good. In and out. Like, that's not even close. How is that even... no way. I think Taco Fall is the tallest player. He might be right now. You're right. 7'5" is ridiculous. Seth Curry to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris with 6 minutes to go. Guarded tough by Ish. Up Tobias. Almost stolen. And he has 2 seconds. And he's going to be a turnover. Westbrook attacking. Coming the other way. Can't get the layup, but Hachimura's there to follow. But no, they're going to call foul against Westbrook. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Westbrook, man, shooting terrible tonight. Hopefully he makes some free throws. But he's already missed 2 free throws tonight. Yep, definitely got his hand hit. Good call by the ref. A human can be 8 feet. Yeah, the tallest person on the line was 8'11". I thought it was pretty tall. I said 8'10", didn't I? I thought it was pretty dang tall. Boban is 7'4". I think you're right. Boban's ridiculously big, too. Yeah, that picture of Boban is ridiculous. This one's bit ridiculous, and then this one. Good night. Ben Simmons to Seth. That was definitely a travel. No call. All right. Oh, Ish Smith playing tough defense. And we're going to get a backcourt call. Doc Rivers and Seth Curry can't believe it. And Wizards get the turnover. Seth Curry thinks it was tipped. It was definitely tipped at some point, but I think he had gotten it back. See, like right here, he has it. Ish Smith is going to... Oh, wait, never mind. They had already crossed it. I think he had already touched it, though. I don't know. Tough call. Tough break there for the Sixers. All right, Bradley Beal gets it inside to Gafford. And back to Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal. Driving. Oh, nice back cut by Ish Smith. But Ish Smith misses the layup. Oh, my goodness gracious. Ish Smith, great cut. Oh, turnover by Ben. And Beal coming the other way. And he's going to attack. And good pass to Hachimura. And Hachimura, left hand, one-handed jam. Puts the Wizards up by 5. Oh, they're going to call a technical foul by Hachimura. He looked to the crowd and said something. After the jam, he looked like he was just pumped up. Oh, no, he said it to Tobias. Yeah, he screamed in his face, looking him in the eye. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. Can't do that. Do you think the Wizards might trade Beal? He is always in trade rumors. I mean, it all depends. I don't think so because they traded a first-round pick for Russell. I think that they're trying to actually go more with the route of building right now, and they want to keep it, but who knows? Oh, no, bad call by the ref for the technical foul. I mean, you can't scream in somebody's face and look them down. How tall is Shaq? Shaq's only like 7'2", 7'1". Oh, I say only, but I think he's 7'2". Oh, Gafford with the block on Howard. He'll come the other way, and bad alley-oop attempt pass by Ish Smith. Oh, no. Missed Rory. But I think Shaq is 7'2". Seven one. Yao Ming 7'6". Good grief. Y'all got a steal in Gafford. Yeah, Gafford's played. I like Gafford. He's an athletic big. He's not the biggest guy out there, but an athletic big. Oh, they're going to call a foul. It looks like against, was it Hachimura inside against Howard? So 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Washington up by 4. Sixers with the ball. Danny Green passing it in. Gets it inside to Seth Curry. Seth Curry, nice pass to Howard. Howard going up, and he is going to get fouled. So Howard will go to the line for 2 shots. Hachimura getting 2 quick fouls and a technical foul. Not good. Hachimura, how many fouls does he have currently? All right, he's got 3. Not bad with 4:39 to go. Could be worse. I'm glad we got Gafford. Yeah, he's been nice. Gafford is nice, not going to lie. Yep. Yao Ming, this dude used to dominate the NBA. He was special, that's for sure. But who used to dominate is Shaq. Shaq, is probably one of the most dominant players in the NBA, not named, like Kareem and Wilt back in the 70s and 60s and stuff. But it's like in the modern era of basketball, I don't know if there was anybody more dominant than Shaq. Shaq was ridiculous in his prime. Ridiculous. Bradley Beal, long three, is good. And puts the Wizards up by 6. Now Bradley Beal's getting hyped. Maxey to Green. Green over to Howard. Howard fakes it to Seth. Gets it over to Danny. Danny, with 7 seconds on the shot clock, is driving. Goes for the layup. High off the glass. No good. Hachimura the rebound. Ish Smith bringing it up court quickly. Attacking the basket. And tried to go coast to coast. Could not get it. Missed, and Sixers have the ball again. Only down 6. Tobias gets it over to Howard. Howard to Curry. He's going to pull up a 3, and off the back of the rim, no good. And Hachimura with another rebound. And it looks like, we were getting a guy running on the court, tried to be a streaker. Oh, gosh, security had to tackle him. Hey, that was a nice tackle. Hey, bro, you want to play linebacker? Hold up. That was a great tackle. Yo. My man may have a career. Get him in that locker room. Give him number 57. Put him in I think 57 would be a good linebacker number for him. Get him in there. Jokesters, DC's criminals in Philly. What up, Tur Duncan? All right, 80-74, 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Bradley Beal has it for the Wizards. Bradley Beal swings it over to Hachimura in the corner, pump fakes it, and he's going to pull a long 2, and got it. All right, Wizards take their largest lead of the night of 8 points with 3:23 to go in the third quarter. Maxey to Howard. Howard gets it over to Tobias. Tobias Harris. And gets the lay-in. Good take there by Tobias. And Scott Brooks will use another timeout. He had 5 of them remaining. So he will use one of them. And we will go to a commercial break. Tim is a fool, bro. I'm dead. Good time. He wrapped him up, got his legs, took him down. Beautiful form. My man. Give him a number, bro. We need help. It's on that man. 3 years, $60. I made myself laugh on that one. So good. Joel Embiid is so good. Look how we play without him in the game. Joel Embiid is a beast. There's no doubt. Keep it going, Wizards. That's right. DC run Philly. Yep, that's right. Yao Ming injuries hurt him. That's why he retired. Yep. Just so big and so tall. It's tough. Shaq was unstoppable for sure. He was just... In the modern era of basketball, I don't think we've ever seen a guy that's so dominant. Like, it was just ridiculous, of what he was able to do on the basketball court. I mean, you had a guy that literally could not shoot, and he averaged, 30 points in a season? He could not shoot. He had one move, and that was a dunk. That was his move. That was it. He couldn't shoot a free throw. He couldn't shoot a jumper, mid-range. He couldn't shoot a 3. And yet he averaged nearly 30 points a game, or did average 30 points a game. What? How do you not stop him? That's ridiculous. Y'all are dead wrong. What? I hope Joel is out next game. Oh, jeez. Out for series. Ugh. I don't like to wish injuries. Joel's had a really good season. I think watching him play a little bit and seeing his stats and everything, I think he should be MVP of the league. He's had a really, really good year. But we'll see. Yeah, he couldn't shoot free throws. He couldn't do anything. Joel was out for the series. Like, Joel is a big man averaging 30 a game or nearly, or 29 a game or something like that. But Joel can shoot the 3. he could shoot. You know what I mean? Like, he's... No, just for this game, bro, chill, yeah. But, it's just such a difference where he literally had one move, and it was to go inside and play bully ball and destroy you. And it was just unstoppable. It was ridiculous. He was incredible. He's amazing. Yeah, he totally should be MVP. He is amazing. He's really, really good. AI was fun to watch, but nowhere near as dominant as Shaq. I mean, just nowhere near. I mean, way more skilled, obviously, and one of the best ball handlers ever to see the NBA court. Just awesome point guard, great scorer as well. He could score the basketball, and he was awesome. There's no doubt about it. I'm not trying to diminish AI, but he just wasn't Shaq. But this is the biggest cap I've ever seen. Hold up, watch this. Hold on. Trying to find the right. Yeah, look at this. That right there is 7 foot. They say this right here is 6'10". He's not 6'10". Joel Embiid's clearly taller than him. If you go hairline by hairline, there's the hairline for Embiid. There's the hairline for Ben Simmons. That's clearly a 5-inch difference or so. Maybe 4 or 5. I'll give him 6'7". He's not 6'10". There's just no way. Philly Clowns. AI's my favorite all time. He's great. What up, James? All right. Sixers missed the layup. Bradley Beal coming back the other way. Bradley. Oh, interesting dribble there. He acted like he was going to pick up the ball, but kept dribbling. And he drives all the way to the hoop and makes a layup. So 84-76. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sixers not having a good quarter right now. They're 6 for 19 from the field. Only 39% from the field. Tybull shoots a 3. No good. And Westbrook another rebound. And we're going to get a foul called. They're going to get a foul called? Wait, what? Who's the foul on? Yeah, it was on Howard, right? Gafford had position. He was in between the basket and the ball. There's no way you could call that foul. Yeah, Gafford's Gafford's underneath. Howard's all over him. Howard was trying to act like the foul was called against Gafford. That would have been ridiculous. Gafford had position. He was underneath, trying to do the box out. Gafford was way over his back. I mean, Howard was way over his back. Yeah, definitely the right call. And Gafford will go to the line for 2 shots to try to make it a 10-point lead with 2:01 to go in the third quarter. And makes the first free throw. It was a scary free throw, but he did get it to fall. Westbrook getting popcorn poured on him. That sucks. Kyrie getting a water bottle thrown at him. Yikes. And Gafford makes both free throws. So it's back up to now it's up to 10-point ball game. Wizards lead with just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Howard looking for Milton. Gets it over to George Hill instead. Kicks it over to Tybull. Left open, but he didn't take it this time. He's missed a couple of them. And then he tried to pass it inside to Howard. Bad pass, out of bounds. Wizards get the ball up by 10. Oh, some of these fans tripping, huh? Jamal Crawford. Yeah, it's not good to throw things on people. It's just not good. But at the same time, it's like, as long as you're not throwing, like, dangerous things. Like, don't throw, like, bricks or, like, concrete-filled bottles or stuff. But a little popcorn, a little water bottle. I mean, it should be, they should get in trouble. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's kind of like a weird thing where it's like, it's a little interaction between the fans and stuff. I don't know. Like, it's tough to say. It's kind of like hockey and fighting. Like, it's not good, but at the same time, it's interesting. It makes good drama. Wow. Great shot by Milton. He thought he got fouled. He didn't, and then got the tough layup to go anyway. But I don't know. Like, I don't want to condone it. Like, I would never do it. I don't think it's, like, something that people should do. But at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of like a weird thing. I don't know how to explain it exactly. Because I don't like it. Because, as I said, it's not something I would do. And if I was a player, I'd be pissed. And I think Westbrook should have been pissed. Or Kyrie should have been pissed if they got things thrown at him. But I don't know. It's kind of like caused a little drama between the fans and the players. And I don't know. It may not be, like, all bad in a sense. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Dang, bro. No Embiid being hurt is killing us for sure. Those fans are banned from the arena, and that's probably what should happen. I mean, you don't want things being thrown because also it's like things escalate to that next level. Like I was talking about, like you all of a sudden you bring in like a concrete filled water bottle or something crazy in this and throw it at somebody and it'd be pissed, like, and I like, somebody gets their head busted and ends up with a concussion or something. But I don't know. It's like a weird thing. Kyrie asked for it. He wiped his shoes on the Celtics logo. Yeah, see, it's like things like you do stuff that's disrespectful and then you get disrespected, and it's kind of like a give and take, right? It's like there's different levels to it because like players love to be disrespectful as hell. I mean, you got Juju dancing on every logo to see. You've got the Ravens running on the field and dancing on the Tennessee logo and crap like that after they beat them. I mean, players love to be disrespectful as heck too. So, it's not like it's okay for them to like the other people to go fight and whatnot. But it's I don't know. It's weird. They should have let Westbrook go beat up homie. Oh God, that's funny. Hey, maybe he wouldn't want to do it again. Hey, if you're going to throw things, be a man about it, right? Tim, he led the 76ers to the finals by himself. Be real. Talk about AI? Dude, I'm not saying that Shaq was more dominant than AI. It's not a disrespect to AI. Okay? AI is phenomenal. Was phenomenal. No doubt. Definitely deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. Freak of nature. Just so fast, so quick. Great handles. A great scorer. He could score from anywhere. Maybe not three. I don't think he was really known for 3-pointers, but long jumpers, 2-point jumpers. He was awesome, and he could shoot the three. Okay, I don't think he was a career high 3-point percentage shooter, if I can remember correctly. But awesome basketball player. I don't want to hate on AI, and I like AI. AI was a phenom, a lot of fun to watch. Howard with another rebound foul. Can't believe it. He went over Raul Neto this time. Tough. And the Wizards are up by 12 now with 30 to go in the third quarter. Kind of running away with this one. Doc Rivers not sure exactly what to do without his star, Joel Embiid. Kyrie did himself being petty. Yeah, for sure. Embiid is not MVP over Steph or Westbrook. Third season of triple-dubs. No, Embiid is the MVP because MVP goes to one of the best teams in the division or in the league, I should say. And Steph didn't even make the playoffs, so he's not going to be MVP. And then Westbrook came in as the 8th seed and with a negative record, 34-38. So he's not going to be it. How come AI didn't go to the Hall of Fame? He did go to the Hall of Fame. He had a Hall of Fame speech. He went to the Hall of Fame. Tim, I don't know if you saw my comment in the chat, but I was saying that I might not be in streams again because football season for high school is back, and I'm in finals right now. Hey, you do you, James. I will always be here. Hey, if you're available, you can hop on in, hang out. That's fine. And, it is what it is. Thanks for subbing to the channel and watching the vids, man. D-Ho, let's go Wizards. That's right. Up by 12 with 3 seconds to go in the third quarter. And he can't get the layup. And Lopez, had a wide open rebound and put back and just chucked it off the backboard like he was trying to, break the glass. And way off. But Wizards take a 12-point lead into the third quarter. Joel Embiid getting hurt has definitely made this game a lot different. So good for the Wiz. And he was just inducted. Yeah, he was just inducted to the Hall of Fame. I remember watching his speech. It's very emotional. He was talking about, was it John Thompson? I think he went to Georgetown, right? And John Thompson III was his coach, if I remember right. Yeah, he went to Georgetown, and John Thompson, I believe, was the coach. 94 to 96. And he talked about him, bringing up a real rough around the edges kid, came from the streets, doing a lot of stupid things, but he basically put him under his wing and, believed in him, gave him an opportunity. Yeah, Coach Thompson. And, AI it was a very well done speech. There was good things about it. And, really great player. Came from a rough background, but look at this. Round 1, first pick overall. Freak of nature, man. A legend of the NBA is AI. John Thompson the second. Okay, John Thompson the second. Okay, there you go. Y'all probably sitting him until y'all close us out. Yeah, I would imagine. He won't be back in Game 5. There's no need to rush it, give us game 5, and if we win that one, bring him back for Game 6. Allen really deserved to go to the Hall of Fame after what he did in the NBA. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, no doubt about it. Yeah, he was a great scorer. I was curious what his career 3-point percentage is. Yeah, 31%. Yeah, that's not really that special. Nothing spectacular about 31% from 3 for the career. I mean, I guess it's not the worst you'll ever see, but it's not special either. But yeah, he would get inside. He actually was a 42.5% from the field, and that's probably because he shot a lot of long twos, to be honest. A lot of long twos. He shot from all over the court. But let's see, what was his points per game? Highest 33 points per game in 05-06. Good night. Look at this dude. Just a phenomenal scorer. Good for AI. Good for AI. All right. Got to get started in the fourth quarter. 92 to 90. See if the Wizards can close this game out to keep their season alive. He was dominant, not more dominant, just as unstoppable. Yeah, he was a freak. He was unstoppable. But I give the nod to Shaq. He was just a freak of. Because I mean, a lot of people forget, especially early on in his career. Shaq was athletic. He was athletic. A lot of people just think of Shaq as that big dude later in his career that had a lot of weight on him and just imposed his will on people. But when he came into the league for the Magic and then eventually moved over to the Lakers, he was a thin dude and super athletic. Super athletic. And he was just a dominant, just nuts. AI was the reason I started to play basketball, and Jordan was the reason I became a student of the game, my two favorites. Well, there you go. My squad lost this one. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Who knows? We'll see if the Wizards can close it out or not. Wizards. Kick it out to Neto. Neto. To Lopez. Nope. Back out to Ish. Ish is going to have to pull up a long two. In and out. No good. And Maxey the rebound for the Sixers. Maxey coming down court. Attacking up and under. No good. And Hale the rebound, though. Another offensive rebound for the Sixers. Good night. I guess they only have 8 offensive rebounds. We have 10. But I don't know. I've noticed a lot of them, especially since Embiid's not been in the game. They played small ball, and they've gotten a lot of offensive rebounds. This is weird. But George Hill got fouled and will go to the line to try to make this an 8-point game with 11:17 to go. Makes the first. Yeah, Shaq was breaking backboards for sure. Ugh. What a beast. What a beast he was. That's right. George Hill. Second free throw is good. All right. Sixes. They're not dead yet. So we got Ish Smith, Lopez, Westbrook, Neto, and Hachimura on the court for the Wizards. Sixers brought in Maxey, Scott, Milton, Hill, and who's number 30 on their team? Haven't seen him tonight. Oh, that's Korkmaz. 19. No good, but Westbrook, another offensive rebound. Brings it back out. Good pass inside to Hachimura. Hachimura now double-teamed. Has to bring it back out. Oh, Raul was left wide open, but no. A fadeaway in. Oh, Korkmaz gets called for the foul. Korkmaz can't believe it. He says, I hit all ball. And that will send Hachimura to the line for 2 shots. You got him a little bit on the arm there when he came down. Ticky-tack call, though. Not just going to sit here and say that was an easy call. Hachimura gets the first shot. 93-94. See if Hachimura can make this back to a 10-point game. Bradley Beal coming back in for the Wizards. Ben Simmons coming back in for the Sixers. No shot Ben Simmons is 6'10 or 6'11. There's just no shot. Ben Simmons, the rebound. Missed the second free throw, of course. Why wouldn't the Wizards do that? Maxey has at the top of the key, driving, and high off the glass. No good. Good defense there by Neto. Maxey thought he got fouled. Westbrook. Oh, no-look pass. And Lopez hook shot, airballed. Oh, Lopez is screaming, saying he wanted a foul. All right, Korkmaz, 3. Got it. Hold the phone. They're not dead yet. It's bound to a 6-point game with 10:06 to go. Wizards will use another timeout. They had 4 remaining. So go into commercial break, 93-87. Tobias Harris leading leading the scores for the Sixers with 19. Beal leading all scores with 20 points, but on 20 shots. You'd like to see that be a lot better. He hasn't got to the free throw line enough, man. He's only gotten 2 free throw attempts all night. Lopez still only with 14 points now. Most of that damage came in the first half, if not all of it, to be honest. Hachimura now has 15. Bertans has 15. And Westbrook has 14. 14 and on 15 shots. 3 for 15 from the field. But he's gotten to the free throw line. 8 for 10 and doing better. But he also has 15 rebounds and 12 assists. The triple-double machine at it. Triple-double machine at it again. That's what I wanted to say, and I kept saying at twice for no reason. Shaq was breaking backwards. It's true. Come on, Russ. Rui's doing okay. Beal needs to stay on the court. Oh, no, not Ben. Let's go. Neto, wake up, Wiz. Scott needs to wake up his team. We got the lead. I don't want the Wiz to blow the lead again. No kidding, T-Ho. No kidding. Yeah, this game is far from over. There is no doubt about it. Far from over. Yeah, after this game, I may hang out for a little bit, but I'm not going to stay on to 11 tonight. I started early tonight, so probably going to get off soon after, get ready for work. And the moan and Pandemic Paul came out to show why he sucks. Did they won yesterday though? Didn't they? Or 2 days ago? You keep talking about Paul George, but they won on Saturday. No, when did they play? Was it Sunday? There they are. Yeah, Clippers destroyed the Mavs, 106-81. Joking on Paul George fair enough. Yeah, Tim, Shaq was freaky fast, could run the floor, can't shoot. Yep. And it's the fourth quarter. We can't blow the lead when the series is on the line. Correct. They're going to lose. Trust me. Spoiled with the pessimism. What's up, Frederick? The NBA as a league should be ashamed of themselves for thinking that people that are watching the series are stupid. They took Joel Embiid out on purpose on a soft foul just to let the Wizards win a game. With the conspiracy, Mr. Frederick Harris is coming hot. How you doing tonight, Frederick? Hoping you're having a good night. But yeah, it was a soft foul. When it initially happened, I said that he didn't actually get hurt. His ego got hurt because he just got sent by Robin Lopez with a huge block. But yeah, he went to the locker room, and we'll see what happens. They may even give the Wizards another game, and I think they should, honestly. If there is any tenderness or whatnot, just let them rest and come back. And they're really not in fear of losing the series. And he could come back Game 6 if they lose Game 5. I'm talking about the Clippers. I know the Clippers won 106-101 or 106-81. Oh, stolen by Korkmaz. Korkmaz coming the other way. Gets it over to Maxey. Maxey, no travel called. Okay, Ben Simmons kicks out to Korkmaz, and Korkmaz with the runner. And it's a 4-point ball game now. I don't know how they missed that travel. I mean, good night. He took 3 steps spinning around. Maxey got away with one there. All right. Oh, my goodness. Westbrook with a fadeaway air ball. Maxey driving, and Hachimura, good block, but no, it's a foul, and Maxey will go to the line to make it a 2-point game with a huge run here for the Sixers. I'm talking about the Clippers. I can't wait to see the second round. I want to see a Bucks versus Nets series. That'll be fun. We have to tie the series. Whew, I don't know about that. Facts on the scripted NBA. Missed the first free throw, though. It makes the second, so it's only going to be a 3-point game with the Wizards' lead. Yeah, Wizards only have 1 point so far in this quarter, and it's 2.5 minutes in. Bradley Beal driving the baseline, attacking, and does not get a foul called. Oh, no, they do. It's a late whistle. Yep, late whistle, and Bradley Beal will go to the line. Yo, Doc Rivers has a card in his butt, and you can basically read it. I'm curious what his card says. Like in his back pocket. What? Oh, no, I just had it and I paused it. Hold on, I got to see what this said. One. Does that say floor? Roll 9. Oh, I can't read it. I'm so curious what in the world he's writing down. I can't really make it out. It's like a word, some numbers in the middle, and then another word. But you can't really make out the words. Looks like it says 4:15, 9:15. Interesting. Anyway, all right, I'm done. So Bradley Beal makes both free throws. It's a 5-point game, and Fort Moss is going to get an and one. and try to make this a 2-point game. Forkmas. Uh-oh. Oh, I'll show you score. Sorry, I did mess that up. Sorry. 95-94. Forkmas has an opportunity for a 3-point play. Oh my God, are they gonna get he's gonna get a missed free throw and they're gonna put it back? No shot. No shot. Missed free throw. Okay, well, never mind. It's just gonna be a missed jumper, it looks like. Okay, well, we're coming back anyway. Let's just take a look. Bradley Beal. Oh! Stolen by Maxey. Maxey coming the other way, and he slams it home. Maxey with a big steal and going coast to coast. And it's now a 1-point ball game. Hey, Tim, thanks for the shout-out, bro. Keep up what you're doing. No problem, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And thanks for commenting. It's all fun. Lopez gets the hook shot. Lopez with a huge night for the Wizards when they needed it the most. In a 3-point ball game, he's got 16 points off the bench, 8 for 11 from the field. Forkmas has at the top of the key. Looking for Tobias. Gets him. 8 to go in the fourth quarter. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tobias Harris working on Hachimura. Going inside. Runner. Good defense. Blocked by Hachimura. Westbrook now has it. Coming the other way and tried to get, it looks like he tried to throw it up maybe for an alley-oop, but instead he gets fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots because it hit the rim. So even if it was meant to be a pass, it definitely was going to count as a shot. Expert JK, Maxey is one of the rookies I like to see. Oh, okay, he's a rookie? Yeah, he's got some good quickness, got some interesting talent. I don't know where he's from. Where did he come from? Where did he play college ball? Westbrook makes the first free throw, so back up to a 4-point lead for the Wizards. Let's go Ruri. Yes, good block there by Ruri. The choke is definitely coming. They are not clutch. Uh-oh. The Bucks are going to have to shoot threes all over the team before I let them beat me in the paint. Talking about the Bucks and Nets. He came from Kentucky. Ugh, I hate Kentucky. I hate John Calipari. I'm a huge John Calipari hater. He's just a cheater. Ugh. I don't know how he's still allowed to have a job. I mean, when he went to UMass ended up losing all their games, like all their wins for cheating. Then he went to Memphis, and Memphis had a great run, and then they ended up losing all their games got canceled for cheating. And now he's in Kentucky, and I'm sure once he leaves Kentucky, Kentucky's going to get in trouble for all sorts of cheating crap as well. Like, it's just, ugh. And then he just gets idiots on his team. I mean, literally one of his best players that went into the NBA markets a unibrow. I mean, good night. Ugh, I hate it. Korkmaz came from overseas, fair enough. Where did Korkmaz come from? Hell. Excuse me. That was a good one. Turduncan. Korkmaz looks like Italian to me or something. But I don't know what a Korkmaz the last name is, though. I don't know if that's an Italian last name. I don't think so. But to me, I don't know. I guess his slicked back hair and whatnot. He looked Italian in the face. But what's his full name? Furkan Korkmaz? That doesn't sound Italian, though. Is that like Spanish, maybe? Is he from Spain? Turkey. Interesting. Yeah, the Z is not Spanish. I should have known that. But I would never have guessed Turkey. He's Turkish. Hope Luka beats the Clippers so Kawhi can go somewhere else. That would be fun. I like them for sure. What's up, Chris? Either Russian or Ukrainian. He's actually Turkish. Istanbul, Turkey. Sleepy? Well, you're, what do you call them? Don't play tonight. Your Knicks. Go to bed early. I thought he's Russian. Nope. Turkish. He's a Turkish basketball player. Let's get back to live. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, nice shot by George Hill. Long two-pointer from the corner. Makes it another 2-point ball game. Oh, no, sorry, that was a 3-pointer. Raul. Uh-oh, George Hill. Oh, drew the foul off of Lopez. Lopez is going to get called for a moving pick violation. Oh, or is it Beal with a push-off? I don't know. It was kind of a... I was looking at the ball. It was an off-ball foul. It was either Lopez or Beal in the area. Let's take a look at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think you could have called either one. Lopez definitely moved and Beal pushed off. Maxey has it at the top of the key, working on Gafford. Gets it over to Hill. Hill shoots another three off the front of the rim. And, oh, good pass up to Beal. And Beal, he cannot get the layup, but does get fouled by Korkmaz. And he will go to the line for 2 shots, trying to make it a 4-point ball game. But there's still 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in this fourth quarter, and anything can happen. This is a tight ball game. What up, Celeste? I'm glad you're back. Isn't Denny Advisha from Turkey as well? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't remember where he's from. Is he from Turkey? I don't think so. But he could be. I'm going to guess South American. I think he's from South America. But I don't know why I think that. Oh, no, he's from Israel. So closer to Turkey. Batzera, Israel. Then he's from Serbia? No, it says here, Israel. Well, there you go. Tobias Harris. To Scott. Nope. Lost it. Back to Maxey, and Maxey gets a runner. Sixers are not dead yet. They are fighting back. It's 101-99. Bradley Beal, he's going to shoot a long three. No good. But Gafford with a big put-back dunk. 103-99 now with 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Maxey, at the top of the key, gets over to Harris. Harris getting a pick from Green. Harris right in the baseline. Stops, working on Raul on the baseline. Kicks it out. Maxey left wide open. Definitely traveled, but no call. And the three-pointer is good. So we're down to a 1-point ball game. I mean, he took 4 steps and jumped in the air and crap. I mean, that was ridiculous. But nonetheless, no call. So 6:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Westbrook attacking. And blocked by Maxey and out of bounds off of Westbrook. Maxey with a huge defensive play. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all need a small forward, to be honest. Yeah, you know, that true small forward for sure. He's worse than Rob Ory and Steve Kerr chasing rings. Who? I don't know who he is. Anyway, all right, here we go. Maxey. Crossover, working on Gafford, driving, left-handed layup. Oh, he could not get it to go. That was a good drive, though. Westbrook kicks it out to Raul. Raul brings it back out to the top of the key, gets to Beal. Beal guarded by Korkmaz. Beal getting double-teamed, kicks it out to Raul. Raul is going to shoot the three, and gets it. Big three there by Raul. Puts the Wizards back up by 4. Oh, Kawhi? Yeah, he does chase rings. Well, at the same, does he? Does he chase rings? You know what? I don't know if I would say Kawhi chases rings. I don't know about that. Because, like, he doesn't go to, like, it's not like KD going to the Warriors. Or LeBron going to Dwayne Wade and the Heat. Like, Kawhi, like, do you really say he chases rings, though? I mean, I guess the Clippers were a pretty good team when he went there. But he could have gone to the Lakers. Like, he could have gone to the Lakers that year. Like, why not team up with LeBron? If you wanted to chase a ring, why not team up with LeBron that year? Like, why go to the Clippers? Yeah, I mean, freaking, I don't know. Who's the best small forward in the NBA? I mean, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, because what do you call a lot of these players? Like, I mean, I guess it's got to be between LeBron, KD, and Kawhi, right? I mean, it's got to be those three, depending on what. But I don't know what position like. Positions are kind of like weird now, right? Like, what do you even call these things? Like, but because like, do you call KD a small forward or is he a two guard? You know, like, what do you call him? I don't know. So I guess it would have to be LeBron then, because he's, and some people want to call him a point guard and stuff, but I think he's a small forward. So I would say LeBron. All right, we're at 4-point game, and Tobias Harris goes all the way with the left hand. Makes it a 2-point ball game with 4:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Right knee soreness. See, it wasn't even his back that got hurt. That's weird, because he was reaching for his back, but then it somehow ended up being right knee soreness. He didn't get hurt on that play. All right, Bradley Beal is going to get fouled by Green. Green not happy about it, and Beal's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Now they move him everywhere? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like, what do you call these things? 2 years ago, they had LeBron starting center. Yeah. It's like, what do you call positions nowadays? You know what I mean? Like, who's actually listed at small forward? I don't know. Danny Green. See, they have Danny Green right now listed at small forward. He is not a small forward. He's a 2-guard. He's a 2-guard. He's not a small forward. Also, there's no way he's 6'6". Danny Green's 6'6"? I don't believe a lot of these things. I just don't think that's true. Is it Kawhi because we need to trade for him next season? Oh, that'd be fun. What if Kawhi ended up in a Wizards uniform? That would be a huge piece if Kawhi ended up in a Wizards uniform. Because Kawhi only signed a 2-year deal, right? Like, he's not under contract with the Clippers next year, right? I don't even think we have to sign for him. Trade for him, T.O. I think we can just sign him. No, he signed a 3-year deal. So never mind.
The challenge is successful. There is no foul in the play. We will resume with a jump ball, center circle, any 2.
Good challenge there by Doc.
Doc challenged the foul against the Bradley Beal, and he gets the call. Danny Green? Interesting no call. He definitely wrapped around his waist. Interesting. I'm surprised they overturned that, to be honest. Because, could it gone either way? Yeah. But at the same time, he definitely hit him across the side when he went across. I don't know. like, if you didn't call that a foul, I don't think you should change it to a foul. But since you called it a foul, I don't think you could really take that away either. That was weird. All right, so it'll be Ben Simmons versus Gafford on the jump ball. I can't believe Ben Simmons is 6'10". There's just no way. I want to see the other side. Like, I'm going to compare these two. Well, I can't now. And Ben Simmons wins the tip. Well, Gafford's guarding Ben. Uh-oh, Seth Curry left wide open, and he can't get the two, but Ben Simmons tips it in. And it's a tied ball game, 106-106. Hold the phone. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Bradley Beal stays on his feet. Westbrook, wide open three. No good. Westbrook, you have to be able to knock down the wide open three. Oh, my goodness gracious. Tobias Harris. 3:48 to go. And a charge! Gafford draws the charge on Tobias Harris. And huge play there by Gafford to save 2 points on the board. Oh, wow. They call the charge. Wow. Westbrook has it for the Wizards. Looking to get it to Beal. Does. Raul getting a pick from Danny Green. Now guarded by Seth. Gets double teamed. Bradley Beal. Raul. Oh, Raul taking it. And gets the runner over Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. And Wizards take the lead. 108-106. Seth Curry working the 1-2 game. A step back jumper is good. So smooth. Seth Curry with 10 points tonight. And Scott Brooks will call timeout. Oh, Scott Brooks yelling at the ref saying that Seth Curry pushed off. Tough move there by Curry. All right. Well, commercial break. We have it all tied up 108-108 with 3:11 to go in the fourth quarter. Look at this. Sixers up 12 points this quarter. 28-16 came roaring back. Wizards, man, they went cold. Westbrook has just been abysmal shooting the ball right now. 3 for 18 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, and these shots are wide open threes. These are not contested or tough threes. They are leaving him open, and he cannot knock down the jumper. Robin Lopez, though, what a game he has had off the bench. 16 points, 8 for 11, 5 rebounds. Big points to keep the Wizards in the game where the Sixers were putting pressure on them, but Lopez kept them in. Good for Lopez. Ooh. Nice. Save. Sweet. And 3 strikeouts. Dope. Pumped. All right, Westbrook bringing it up court for the Wizards. 108-108. Beal is going to kick it over to Raul. Raul to Westbrook. Westbrook attacking. Hachimura left. Nope. He takes it in and blocked. Raul gets it back. Raul now takes it. Oh, he almost loses it. Westbrook. And 24-second violation is... Oh, man. Tough break for the Wizards. Ugh. Hate to see it. 108-108. 2:48 to go in this fourth quarter. Will the Sixers end it? And throws it into Korkmaz. And there's a whistle. What's the whistle on? What's going on?
Hey, this is going to be an issue going forward.
So they fouled Ben Simmons. They hacked Ben Simmons, sent him to the line. Interesting decision. I know that apparently Ben Simmons is not a great free throw shooter, but play defense, I feel like, and let them try to score on you. But, okay, Ben Simmons missed the first free throw, so first free throw proves Scott Brooks right. Scott Brooks pleading, please get the rebound, please get the rebound. And, Ben Simmons makes the second free throw. So you gave him a free point. Very interesting decision by Scott Brooks. Westbrook to Beal. Raul. No call. Okay, he got pummeled by Green, but no call. Beal. Work of the baseline. Fadeaway jumper is good. And Beal puts the Wizards up by 1. And they're going to foul Ben Simmons again. Hack-a-bin is what this game is turning into, because you're allowed to foul a player up until the last 2 minutes of the game, and then you cannot foul them off ball without being a intentional foul with I don't know if you actually call it technical, but you get an extra free throw. So, interesting decision. And Ben Simmons made 1 for 2 last time. He's 2 for 14 free throws in this series. Wow. Ben Simmons, first free throw, no good. Wow, unbelievable. Why is your stream so laggy? Oh, hold on, let me double check. My stream says it's excellent condition. Maybe try exiting the stream and leaving it. I don't know. Maybe try to exit the stream and then leave. Exit the stream, then come back, I mean. All right, he makes the second. So he's already made more free throws in this game than he's made the rest of the series. But we have a tied ball game, 1-10 apiece. Bradley Beal kicks over to Raul. Oh, Westbrook tries a nice pass to Gafford, and Gafford slams it home to take the lead by 2. 2:10 to go. And they're going to hack a Ben Simmons again. This time it's Raul. And it's 2:07 left in the fourth quarter, so this should be the last time they're allowed to foul Ben Simmons. 112-110. 2:07 in the fourth quarter. Good pass there by Westbrook. Gafford making a nice catch, spinning around, slamming it home. All right, Ben Simmons, 2 for 4 down the stretch here. See if he can make another one. Ben Simmons, first free throw attempt is off the backboard. No good, or off the back of the rim, I should say. All right. Again, starting off 0 for 1. The last 2 times he's made the second free throw. He's actually made all 3 of his free throws tonight in this game alone. So the rest of the series, he has not made one yet. Ben Simmons, the lefty, shooting the ball, and got it. So 50%, which seems to be solid right now for Ben Simmons. But the Wizards do maintain a 1-point lead and the ball, so I guess you could say it did work for him a little bit. Westbrook goes over the 2-minute warning. 112-111. Westbrook looking to attack. Getting a pick from Gafford. Guarded by Simmons now. And he will pull up right over top of him. No good off the back of the rim. And they're going to call a loose ball foul against Danny Green. And Danny Green is beside himself, screaming, "That's BS." And he's calling a box out. He's saying he's boxing him out. Yeah, he kind of got his arm wrapped in there, but the tough call. Wow, I'm surprised they called that. Wow, that was a weak call. I'm a Wizards fan, but that was a weak call down the stretch for sure. Let's see if Gafford, with 2 free throw attempts coming up. First one is good. There's another one. So it's 1:46 left. 113-111. Gafford. Second free throw attempt. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Tobias Harris. All right. Tobias. Spin move on Raul. And he goes for the layup. No good. Danny Green the rebound though. And keeps it alive. And Danny Green shoots a 3. No good. Oh, a rebound by Ben Simmons. Kicks it out to Korkmaz. No good. And Tobias Harris almost got the rebound, and then Westbrook ends up with it. Kicks it up top to Hachimura, who slams it home with the 4-point lead now. 115-111. 1:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Korkmaz has the top of the key, looking for Ben Simmons, left wide open, and he's fouled by, oh my goodness, he missed the dunk. And Russell Westbrook sends Ben Simmons to the line, who's had a horrible time shooting the free throw. Huge, great defensive play by Russell Westbrook to send him to the line, and good hard foul to not allow him to shoot a free throw. Oh, they might call an intentional foul, though. He did foul him hard. He may have hit him in the face. Uh-oh, they're going to call it. Oh, what are they saying?
They may take a look like they're doing.
They're going to take a look for a flagrant foul call, which would be huge against Russell Westbrook. Man, this one's tough. I mean, he barely may have grazed his face. I like it as a hard foul. I mean, this is what you should be doing. Like, you can't let him just get a free dunk. You have a hard foul. You're sending a bad free throw shooter to the line. And it's a good hard foul. Yeah, he intentionally hit him hard. He wanted him to miss, and he intentionally fouled him. But are they going to call it a flagrant? Very interesting decision here. They may call it by the book. I think he did hit him in the face, and therefore I think it's going to be a flagrant foul, which would be 2 free throws and the ball for the Sixers, which could be huge. Hassan, what's up, man? There's no way Russ is getting fouled. We'll see. That's a lucky break for, I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't say this is lucky so far. Good pass by Korkmaz. But let's see what they call. This could be a huge call. And looks like they might be making the decision. No, they're still discussing it. Oh, look at that. They got headphones with Beats by Dre.
Well, you've seen a lot of NBA games.
Waiting for the ref to come in. All right, here we go. What is the ref going to say?
I know, right? It's so hard.
Well, let's see who's going to come and tell us.
After review, it is ruled a common foul. 2 shots.
Huge call. A common foul called for against Westbrook, which sends Ben Simmons to the line for 2 free throw attempts, who's had a terrible time shooting the free throw. So, great play by Westbrook. As I said, I think it was a good hard foul. I don't like that to be called a flagrant, if that's what they call it, because you don't really see if he touched his face. I kind of assumed it, but I'm not sure. And that's just good basketball. Like, you don't want him to get him a free layup. You know, like I understand there's some cases for flagrant foul when you just like punch a dude in the face or something crazy like that. Obviously, I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff, but I don't know. It's just tough. All right, Ben Simmons makes the first one this time. All right, interesting. The ref trying to decide if we're going to win or lose, and they're not worried about that foul. All facts, we got to foul Ben Simmons to win. It's so sad and depressing. Ben Simmons' second free throw attempt. This one's no good, and Russell Westbrook the rebound. All right, 1 minute to go. 3-point lead for the Wizards. Bradley Beal has it at the top of the key, holding it for as long as possible. Getting a pick from Gafford. This time he's double teamed. He's driving the lane. Kicks it out to Hachimura, left wide open. Got it! And the Wizards take a 6-point lead with 45 seconds to go. Maxey to Tobias. Tobias. Step back jumper 3. No good. Raul. Westbrook has it, and they're going to foul him? No, they try to go for the steal, and they're upset because they called a foul, but it looked like it might have been clean. Hold the phone. Let's take a look at this. That may have been a clean foul or clean steal. Wow, Hachimura with a huge 3 to put him up by 6. And they don't even review it. He goes to the line for 2 free throws. Westbrook makes the first. 7-point game with 27 to go, and that's pretty much the ball game here. Bro, you hear about Kyrie stomping on the Celtics and then getting a water ball thrown at him? I did hear about that. Come on, Daniel San, save the game. Daniel San. A Karate Kid reference. All right, they make a layup, and then Maxey tried to steal it. Ends up going right back out of bounds, so Wizards keep the ball. Scott Brooks coming up. All right, Scott Brooks is going to call timeout. So he had 2 remaining. Get a timeout, move the ball up, I guess. And there you go. They're not going to win this. 6-point game. I mean, is it impossible? I guess technically no, it's not impossible, but I'm pretty confident in saying this game's over. But we'll see. Protect says I'm sick. King Scorch says clutch dub. Hey, we're still alive. As I would normally say, the Wizards, they're not dead yet. Hey, the 3-0, down 3-0 comeback is still alive. Still alive and well. That's right, Chris. Not dead yet. Anything could happen here on this game right now. This is crazy. Or in the series. I mean, we'll see how long Joel Embiid is out. But you could clearly see this was a different game without Joel Embiid. Definitely a winnable time for the Wizards without Embiid. Oh, they switched over to... Oh, they're not even showing the end of this game. They've already decided it's over. They moved on to the Jazz and Grizzlies. No, okay, they were just showing a highlight. Okay. I was about to say, dang, with 21 seconds left, come on. Westbrook gets it into Beal, and Beal's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2 shots. Only 0.7 seconds were off the clock there. So Beal just needs to knock down 2 free throws to ice this game. Y'all on life support. Technically, we're alive. That's all that matters. Can we just fast forward to the NFL season already? I'm ready to see my Washington football team top 2 defense get to rocking and some Fitzmagic in 2021 and make it to the NFC Championship game or maybe a Super Bowl. You know, I predict a 10-7 season, and I think it's going to be interesting. And unfortunately, I think that's going to miss us the playoffs. But hey, I would love to. I would love to go all the way, but with the lack of quarterback, I don't think it's really possible, unfortunately. Although I just hoped we beat the Hawks on Wednesday, a little preseason in 2 months. That's right. Me and Tim will be back. That's right. It'll be fun, man. It should be a really fun season, man. We're up to 1,200 subs. Like it should be a lot of fun, to be honest. You know, it should be a lot of fun this year. All right, Bradley Beal misses the second free throw, making it a 7-point game. Tobias is gonna have to jack up a 3. Doesn't. Danny Green's gonna jack up a 3, and no good. Westbrook the rebound, and they're gonna foul Westbrook. Really? Okay. Why would you waste time and foul him? It's a 7-point game with 7.5 seconds, and they're gonna foul him. Okay. No, they're just dragging this game out. I can't wait to do game day live streams again. Yeah, it'll be fun. I love those. Not facts over 8. What's up? Redskins over under 8 wins this year. Easy over, right? I'm predicting I'm predicting over. I'm predicting a 10-7 record. I think we have improved. Our quarterback's still a big question mark, and I do think we can win. Get your mind right. That's right. I'm happy to see. I'm happy to see Chris with a mindset of being okay with winning again. That's really good to hear. Really good to see. You know, there's a lot of good quarterbacks coming out of the draft next year, and there might not be that many openings at quarterback if you really look at it, right? Because a lot of teams have a young quarterback nowadays, right? I mean, let's think of this for real, right? Because Tampa Bay just drafted a quarterback, Kyle Trask, and we'll see how much they like him. But so even if Tom Brady retires, then there you go. You got Anyway, sorry. Let's just talk about this for a second. And the game is over. 122-114. Wizards take an 8-point dub to keep the series alive, 3-1. Joel Embiid did go down in the first quarter, so they did not have him most of the game. He only played 11 minutes and 8 points, 6 rebounds tonight. But Tobias Harris had a horrible night shooting, 8 for 24, 21 points, and tough. But only one who had it worse is Russell Westbrook right now, 3 for 19, 0 for 4 from 3, which those threes were left wide open. He did go 13 for 16 from the free throw line. But he had 21 rebounds and 14 assists and 19 points. So triple-double nonetheless. And he ended up with a plus-minus score of a +1. He was minus most of the game, but ended up with a plus. Off the bench, though, the unsung hero was Robin Lopez, who really kept the Wizards in the game in the first half. He had 8 for 11 from the field, 16 points off the bench with 5 rebounds. Love to see it with 2 big blocks on one on Joel Embiid, and he knocked him out of the game after that, and another one on Dwight Howard. So great game by Lopez. I would give him the game ball. I think he was fantastic because Beal didn't even have a good night. He ended up with 27, but on 23 shots, 9 for 23. So it's not like he was anything special. I would give the game ball to Robin Lopez. I thought he was huge in this game to keep the Wizards alive when really the Wizards were struggling mightily. Maxey had a good game off the bench for the 76ers, 15 points, 6 for 12 shooting, 2 for 3 from the three-point line. And so I liked what I saw out of him. He had a couple nice steals and a block. And George Hill knocked down some big threes earlier in the game too. So interesting game nonetheless. Hachimura had a big game. He had 3 for 6 from three-point land. He was hitting his threes, 20 points, 13 rebounds, so a double-double for Rui Hachimura. Like to see that. And overall, good, solid game, good win for the Wizards, and we'll come back in a few days and see if they can't do it again. All right, what are you guys talking about down here? And you know what? Let me change the stream title. Let's change it to Wizards Survive. And then talking with chatters. Probably won't be on too much longer, but I'll hang out and talk with you a little bit. Chillax. Change the picture. All right, there we go. What are you guys saying over here? Washington 9 wins, we'll see. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And until next time I'm out, thanks for stopping by, Watt. Appreciate you watching. It was fun. All right, guys, I'm going to watch some Twilight and call it a night. Hey, you like a little Twilight right there, Chris? That's funny. Where are the Wizards going for Game 5? The Game 5 should be in Philadelphia. I think they went back to the 2-2-1-1-1 format. Frederick Harris, all Washington football team fans are trying to get excited about Fitzpatrick, but we all know the most likely outcome Fitz tragic. Shaking my head. So true, Tim. Yeah, I mean, it's a big if right now of the quarterback. We're probably the 31st worst quarterback in the league, with Andy Dalton being the only one worse, but they have Justin Fields right behind it. So, we were going over that. Like, let's think about, the other teams in the league and who's may need a quarterback, right? Because a lot of quarterbacks were just drafted, right? So the Patriots won't need one, the Jags, the Jets, the Bears, and the Niners. None of them will be looking for a quarterback. The Bucs also drafted one relatively early in the second round, the last pick of the second round. So they probably won't be looking for a quarterback. The team that would be looking for one might be the Lions should be looking for one. The Falcons should be looking for one. Who else is in that conversation? I'm trying to think. There's not a lot of teams that would be interested. Maybe the Raiders, depending on what they do with Carr. Houston could be, but I don't know. All right, I'm off to play GOT Conquest. Well, good luck, King Scorch. Thanks for stopping by. 76ers choke. That's right. Next year, Texans will look for one. Yeah, but what's going to happen with Watson? You know, like, I don't think they really will be interested in one, to be honest. I think they draft Thibodeau, the defensive end out of Oregon. I think that's who they're going to end up drafting because, yeah, even if Deshaun Watson ends up, unless Deshaun Watson needs to leave, I don't know. We need a QB for next year's draft. Well, I mean, Chris has been talking about it. The next year's draft is actually really deep at quarterback again, similar to this year. You know, there's some interesting guys later in the draft where, like later in the first round even, that could be really, really good. Desmond Ridder he really likes. JT Daniels is another one out of Georgia. So there's some interesting guys that could go a little bit later that we don't need to be looking for, like, you know, the Rattler or somebody along those lines. So it'd be nice to have him on a rookie contract. But, I mean, if we ended up with a Deshaun Watson, I'm not going to be upset about it. But it's interesting, man. It's really, really interesting. We need a QB for next year's draft, trade for a QB. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Are we actually going to trade for one? Anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. For sure. For sure. Man, that was a long game. It's nearly a 3-hour game. They really dragged that one out. I've been live for 2 hours and 50 minutes. It's pretty much been the game the whole time, too. I think you guys are fine with Fitzpatrick and Taylor. Well, I mean, we're definitely going to need something for the future. For this season, it's not necessarily a desperation, kind of, but we're definitely going to need one for the future, so who knows. Want to react to some videos? Sure, whatever you want to. If you got some vids, I might do one or two, and then go from there. Okay, I'm interested. I hope we can get a steal for a QB. Will be our franchise. Well, yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Do you still want Watson after all he's done? Sure. Yeah, I honestly, because, like, what he's done is weird, inappropriate, and not something I condone by any stretch of the imagination. But what he did was not criminal. You know, like, what he did was not something that he should be, you know, banned for life for. It's just he needs to be he should be banned from massage parlors. You know what I mean? Like, he should be banned from those kind of situations, but he shouldn't be banned from the NFL and, like, canceled in life. You know, what he did was weird, gross, inappropriate, but not, he didn't, like, you know, rape anybody or something crazy like that. It was just it's just weird, inappropriate stuff that other people would never do, and that's the main thing. And so I don't think that he should be canceled and never play NFL again or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, if he comes here, I wouldn't mind taking him at all, because he's also got some good qualities about him as far as a character guy. I mean, he did some good things down there in Houston, right? So, but obviously this is very inappropriate and it sucks. So who knows? Vikings might go for 1-2. Yeah, the Vikings. Well, they just got Kellen Mond. You know, they drafted one in the 3rd round right there, in the 2nd pick or something. So who knows? Frederick Harris, keep up the great work, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by there, Frederick. Chilling in you, Hassan. I think Watson has already been canceled. I mean, he's not canceled. He's still quarterback for the Texans. Steelers fans already saying Haskins is good. Good. The trade deadline is tomorrow? What trade deadline? There's no trade deadline. Oh, it's not a trade deadline, but yes, you're right. After June 1st, there's different rules to the trades. Yeah, but you could still trade after tomorrow. But yeah, there's definitely some weird ones. Do not get Deshaun Watson. I sent a video. It's about the Bengals' new look. Okay, let's see what it's up. New stripes, huh? They went with a new look. Let's take a look here.
So the Bengals unveiled their new jerseys today, and like any new jersey, there have been some mixed reactions, but mostly I've seen positive reviews, which is dope. Anytime we can get something positive to talk about as Bengals fans, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice change of pace, you feel me? Now, something I did not expect was non-Bengals fans that I know have been randomly hitting my phone saying that the unis were dope. So that's always a good sign. Like, a lot of these people are, I would say, casual NFL fans. Like, they NFL fans, but they don't follow like the day-to-day stuff. And I was surprised that they even saw that we had new uniforms. So credit to the Bengals' new media team for that. Now, me personally, I'm a fan of the new unis. I like the clean.
How much different is, like, what does their old unis look like? Bengals. So it's like the solid color with the shoulder pad like ends a different color with a couple of stripes. So the big change there would be the non-shoulder discoloration. It's just a couple of stripes. They also don't have the line going down the side and then Bengals written across it instead of the Bengals logo in the front. Yeah, see, here's the white and black ones, and then they had a little bit of accent on the shoulders. So, like, see how they're even different, kind of. Joe Burrow getting hurt. That sucks. Trying to find one with, like, all right, here we go. And then these you have, like, the stripes going down the sides of them. And then you kind of have the still similar look there.
Don't try to do too much. Like, when I was young, I used to like them clothes with all them damn logos all over it, and I need every inch of the material to be covered.
Hold up.
I need every inch.
So here's the white ones. Yeah, so it's like they keep it all white, but then just put some stripes down it to match the Chop jerseys. Interesting. I mean, as he said, it's kind of like a more cleaner look, and what he's talking about, it's not a whole bunch of design and stuff like that.
I prefer
Wait, was that Ocho Cinco? Who is that? Was that Ocho Cinco?
Clothes with all them damn logos all over it, and I need every inch of the material to be covered.
Did they bring Ocho Cinco back to dress in the unis, the new unis? That's funny.
I prefer the clean, the simple, the details. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm into. And I feel like they took what was already like.
He kind of contradicted himself there, did he, for a second? He's like, I just like the clean look and stuff. You know, I don't need all the flash and all the stuff and stuff, but I like the clean look and the details. It's like, wait. I mean, I guess, but you kind of just railed against the details, right? I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Extremely unique uni and readjusted with a modern hand. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you're not a Bengals fan, the subtle differences can easily be missed. I've seen people all over Twitter saying, "Yo, they look exactly like the old jerseys," and I'm like, okay. Let me just break it down just a little bit for the cats who are missing what's going on here. Just for a quick example, take a look here at the black jerseys.
Yeah, here you go. So it's mainly the accent here. Oh, and then they made the. I use my mouse, but yeah, then they made the collar the same color. And then instead of having the logo, they had just Bengals written across the side. The numbers might be a little bit different. The numbers almost look like Bears numbers. You know, like the Bears jersey numbers? Like these are more like bold with bigger edges, you know, bigger bubbles around. And then the Bengals over here, they're kind of like more thin. It almost looks like a Bears uniform, like the Bears orange that they went with. Yeah, that was Ocho Cinco. That's funny. They should have brought Palmer. Oh, Palmer hates them. Ocho Cinco looking like he's ready to play football again. When will the Cowboys change their uniforms? Hopefully, tomorrow. Just kidding. Flemlo Raps is a pretty good YouTuber. I like his content. Well, there you go. He's apparently a Bengals fan. Tim, the Bengals trade for Julio because they need another receiver since A.J. Green is gone. No, they just drafted Jamar Chase, and they have Tyler Boyd and, was it T. Higgins? I don't think so. Yuki, looks bad. What expert, you don't like their uniforms? No, it looks bad.
Notice the orange collar? Yeah.
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
the sleeves, very different. Notice they're cleaner, more simple lines. And I really mess with the new stripe design with that one prominent stripe, and it comes down a little bit further, and then you got the other one off to the side a little bit. I think that's dope. It really makes it pop out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how doing less sometimes makes it more noticeable. Also, the white stripe on the side of the jersey, gone. Again, a cleaner, more simple, more sophisticated look, and I'm rocking with it. I also like the fact that they got rid of the B logo in the middle of the uniform and put like the whole word out, like spelled out Bengals. Seems like a small thing, but as a cat who make thumbnails every single day, just taking up the right amount of space on the canvas, if you will, just always look better. Like, you don't want to take up too much of the space, because then the eye, it's not going to focus right. You're not going to be able to easily read it. But the B was so damn small, it just left a lot of open space where it wasn't really a lot happening, and I don't feel like it was drawing your eyes to like the right parts of it.
See, I disagree with this thing because this kind of made like this look. What they were going for is it was kind of like a medal, right? Like you have like the medal, like from the Olympics or whatever, where they kind of come down, and then it looked like the B was like the medallion of it, kind of. You know what I mean? Like it was the medal, right? It was like they're wearing their B logo with pride. You know, I don't really think that this was not like leaving too much space. It just kind of looked like they're wearing like a black jersey underneath, and then they have the medal look like they won something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a bad thing here. I think that's kind of ticky-tacky what he's saying. And then like written out Bengals, I don't know. I mean, you have your logo for a reason. Now you're not even going to use your logo on the unis. I don't know. It's interesting.
So this right here, I think it's dope. It just gives it a more aesthetic appearance, in my opinion. Now, also, I like the new stripes on the pants. Those have been cleaned up and simplified a little bit. And all in all, this is just hard, like straight up. Now,
because yeah, it's all white instead of a different color.
there are a couple things that I do wish that I saw that I don't see here. All right, I wish I saw some orange alternate pants that we've had in the past. Now, maybe that's something that we have available or will have available that they ain't without here. That's definitely possible. And while I love our helmets, I'm actually really glad that they did not change the helmet because I think the helmet is dope. I do wish we had an alternate helmet, specifically an all-white one, to go with the color rush. You'll need maybe a splash of orange in there somewhere. Maybe do the black stripes on there. I don't know, but I wish we had a white helmet.
Their color rush is white. Why is their color rush white? Is it because the Bears? Why is their color rush white? Their color rush should be orange. I mean, they're like all orange. Like should be like this jersey with orange pants. And as he said, they don't even have orange pants. Their color rush should be orange. It matches the helmet, the orange jersey with the orange pants. You got the nice long socks. I think it clearly should be.
Now, every single one of these combinations on here is dope. But if I have to pick my favorite, just right now, and it may be the way they just rocking theirs, I don't know.
All right, hold on. I don't know what he's going to pick as his favorite. So which one is my favorite before he gives his? To me, this is looking more and more like a college uni. Like these. So if I went with my favorite, it's got to be one of these. I like the orange jersey with the black or white, but I'm liking this one more because he has the orange socks. Like if this guy had orange socks and it went, orange, black, orange, I think I would like that. So my favorite right here is this one. I think that would be my favorite. Is the one all the way on the right, the orange, white, orange. This to me, this kind of looks like a plain college. Like, it almost doesn't even look like a Bengals uniform to me. You know, it's like, I don't like it. And you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, like this right here, it just makes this look like it's not even a stripe. When you look at it straight on, like it almost looks like it's just blocking off the shoulder pad like a lot of jerseys do. So you kind of eliminated the stripe there. But nonetheless, I think I like this one the most. My favorite is the dark version of the Bengals uniform, this one, I guess, the third from the left. Uniforms look simple and plain, to be honest. Previous uniforms are better and has more variety, while the new ones are just as two colors. I think I kind of agree with that, to be honest. Expert JK, I feel like Atlanta new uniforms are better than any team that came with new uniforms this year. How many teams came with new uniforms? I don't even know. I agree with you. The style ATL did was very nice. No other teams. Send me or I could look it up here in a second.
The white top and black pants, the way Joe Mixon is rocking it is fire. And then the black.
Hold up. I missed which one he said he liked.
With the all-white union. Now, every single one of these combinations on here is dope. But if I have to pick my favorite, just right now, and it may be the way they just rocking theirs, I don't know. But But the white top and black pants, the way Joe Mixon is rocking it is fire. And then the black top with the white pants. Like, I didn't think I would have liked that as much. But T. Higgins is killing that with the arm sleeve. And I 100% got to mention the black on black. I mean, come on, bro. Sam Hubbard low-key looked like an all-pro with the black on black. It's just something about the black on black with the orange on the sleeve like that. Yeah, man, that's nasty. Like, I might be changing my mind. It might be my favorite look. But all of that being said, dude, I'm happy about the change, bro. I'm rocking with him, like I said.
I don't know. I liked the orange, white, orange.
I love change.
I don't know. The Bengals are orange to me. I don't like. I like their orange. You know, it's kind of like saying that, like, okay, you're the Washington fan, right? You're a Redskins fan, and your skin colors are burgundy and gold, but then they go ahead and give an all blacks or all whites. You know, like, I mean, that's good sometimes. It's not my favorite. Like, I like the burgundy with. I don't know if like which one exactly would be a fan, but I like the burgundy jerseys where it's burgundy with like the gold outline with the white numbers or something like that, or even if you put gold numbers, I don't care. But I would like the majority burgundy colors more. Our color rushes were horrible, though. The all gold or all yellow nastiness, those were terrible. But I like a burgundy color.
Let me know what y'all think. Are the unis hard? Y'all rocking with them or not? Anyway, that's all I got for y'all in this one. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Interesting video, Yukis. Are we going to change the uniform colors for the Washington football team? I certainly hope not. Browns, Rams, Chargers, Atlanta, Bengals, I think. Y'all need to change the name Red Wolves ASAP or something else. I agree with that. But I don't think, you know what, I might make a video on that. My prediction is actually it's going to stay. I think it's going to stay. I might make a video on that tonight before I go to bed and post it tomorrow. But yeah, I think the Washington football team's name is going to stay. The Washington football team. And I'll give my reasons in the video. You guys can watch that. But all right, cool. Well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was fun playing some basketball, or watching some basketball, rather, calling it. And it was fun hanging out with you guys. Thanks for the vids, Yuki. If you send some other ones, we can definitely... And anybody else here that wants to send some videos kind of like this, or, you know, like the other one that we watched at halftime, where it's like kind of hot takes or something like that we could respond to and give a response to, especially like YouTubers like this kind of size, you know, like 40, like under 100K, maybe even under 10K or something like that. It could be fun. How was the gym, Tim? I have not had a chance to go back to the gym, and I'm going to go on Wednesday for sure and get back into it. But I've just been I was in Ocean City on Thursday and Friday. Didn't get home until late. Then Saturday, I was busy all day doing random shiznat. Sunday, I had to go to the Pennsylvania to help my sister move. And then when I got home, I went to a Memorial Day party. Oh, I went to I had my grandparents over on Saturday, and I also had went out with some friends. Selena and I went out with some friends. And then, obviously, Monday, I went to her mother's house for Memorial Day. So I've been all over the place. But thank you for keeping me honest. Keep asking me, because it's definitely going to make me want to go back, so I don't have to keep saying I don't go. But, yeah, I need to get back into it. Or I really need to get started. I barely have gotten started, truthfully. I've only gone twice. But it's just been a bunch of nonsense. Anyway, I hope they change the Red Wolves. It's so much better than Washington football team name, but it's meh. We need an identity. I don't like being called Washington No Names. I agree. I just went to the gym today. Good for you, T.O. Good. I'm glad you went to the gym. It's good for you. But all right, guys, I think I'm getting off here, and hope you had a good time. I did. What an adventure. Yes, I did. As usual, you guys are always a lot of fun. Thanks for coming in the chat and hanging out. I'm going to call it a night tonight. I'm going to make a video to post tomorrow and go from there. And until next time, see ya!